is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Third joke for you guys. What did Lizzo say about female chickens?
I don't know. What did Lizzo say about female chickens?
Why hens great till they gotta be great?
It's so topical. I love it.
Oh, that's not even a real laugh. That's a half-ass laugh.
I do that one to get some winces. Let's see. Fourth joke for you guys. Why did the cannibals go to the rave and dance all night?
I don't know. Why did they?
Because earlier they ate some Molly.
Okay, I like that.
Okay.
Well played.
That Molly.
That was
okay.
awesome. Oh,
that
Jenny.
Molly.
Well
All right.
crafted. It's beautiful.
Okay.
Dunkin' is the official coffee of the KVJ Show. America runs on Dunkin'. The KVJ Show is now live on 97.9 WRMF.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, called Suggis Best, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
Good morning. Happy Friday. Welcome to the KVJ Show.
Happy Friday, Cal.
Oh, happy Friday, Virginia. I hope that your Friday is going better than the birds.
Oh.
I know he's had some struggles going on here today. I know his dog Chewy is having a rough patch today, so he's with Chewy right now, trying to get him taken care of.
I gave him a ride home yesterday, and on the ride home, he confided that yesterday Chewy had, in the matter of seconds, vomited everywhere and then pooped himself.
Oh, boy.
And I was like, Bird, that's not good, because usually when that starts happening, like, the end is near. Oh, my gosh. He got so upset when I told him that. But
Yeah.
I think, like, we got to start preparing ourselves, right? I mean,
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the tough part about dogs.
this dog is old.
Yeah, he is. And, yeah, they're you know, it's with dogs, you treat they are different than humans. You know, at some point when it just becomes unbearable for them, you know, the vets will tell you the best thing to do is for them is to put them down. And I don't know where Chewy is. I hope that he can rebound. I know that he's had some problems for a while.
Bless his little heart.
Oh yeah, no, it's tough. I mean, it is. You know, they talk about the agony. I mean, for a lot of people, their dogs are like their kids, and that really is the toughest thing. That's not fair.
It isn't. When you think
No.
about it, like, everybody who gets a dog, pretty much, is going to have to bury that dog unless you meet an untimely death.
Yeah, right.
Like, it just sucks. Why can't we match it up here?
Yeah, it would be nice. That is the one flaw in the dog system, because you become so attached to them that it's like losing a child. Been there before, and it's not easy. So, and we wish Chewy the best, and hopefully this is just you know, a little maybe doggy flu or something, and not something that is you know, a symptom of something bigger.
Sure.
So we'll see. So JBird is tending to Chewy here today, so hopefully they can get that all together. But top of that, I know he's got computer issues that's going on.
Don't forget the broken truck. There's a reason why I was driving him around yesterday.
So his truck is, I thought he had that getting worked on.
As of yesterday, it was still broke.
Okay. So his computer's broken, his truck is broken.
His dog is broken.
Yeah, it's the man might be broken.
Love life ain't doing so good either.
Well, all right. We don't need to keep just throwing things on this. So let's hope things start turning around. We need to get Bird into the weekend with some good positivity and some good stuff going on.
Hopefully he's not listening.
Yeah. Well, if you're struggling here on a Friday, we got Feel Good Friday coming up about 7:30. We'll look at some positivity and give you some good news. You know, if things aren't going great for you, hopefully you can find some joy and things going well for other people. Hey, we're all a matter of peaks and valleys. That is life.
That's true.
Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down.
You can't really appreciate the peaks if you don't have a few valleys.
So wise, Virginia.
Thank you.
So wise. Got a lot of stuff going on this weekend in South Florida. We'll give you a rundown on that. And today is your final day for the KVJ 5K Triple Play. your weekend will turn around if you win $5,000 today. I promise you.
Drinks on you.
Yes,
you can just
absolutely.
throw the most epic party.
Yeah, you can. You can get silly with it. You can get serious with it. Whatever. It's going to be your $5,000. 7:10 this morning. We'll give you the 3 songs you got to listen for to win.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in a second, this is scary stuff. Lady Gaga fell off the stage at her Vegas show.
Oh, geez.
I'll tell you what happened coming up in a second. Good grief. Before we get into that, this is kind of funny. Did you know that Trace Atkins got married over the weekend?
I did not know that, Virginia.
Okay,
Did not
so
know.
he and his girl Victoria got married over the weekend in New Orleans, and they did a second line just like I did. And I guess Trace and his wife got married by Blake Shelton, and they're saying that Blake Shelton was drunk when he officiated the wedding.
That
and
sounds
he's
about right.
Swigging from drinks and I pronounce you.
Okay.
Kind
Yeah.
of awesome.
They're from the hard drinking country crowd, Virginia.
And look, when you're in New Orleans, do as the New
absolutely.
Orleanians
Yeah.
do. And trust
Yeah.
me, they was drinking all through my wedding. Half my guests almost missed the ceremony because they were drunk.
Yeah, I can see that.
In other news, a contestant for The Price is Right broke the long-running show's record for the biggest earnings win. This 29-year-old guy from New Jersey yesterday won close to $263,000 in cash and prizes. Wow. $263,000. That broke the previous record of $214,000.
Okay.
And finally here, it was chaos Thursday night at Lady Gaga's Vegas show. So she's up there doing the show, dancing around, being all Gaga, and at some point invites this dude from the crowd, a male fan, up on the stage with her to perform. At some point, though, he got a little bit too courageous and brave and should have just stayed in his lane. He picked her up and he was like dancing around with her, and they both fell off the stage.
Oh, no way.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
Thank goodness they think she's okay and she's going to be okay. But, like, can you imagine some clown goofing around, picks you up,
my gosh.
and then drops you off the
that's
front
terrible.
of the stage?
That's terrible.
It could have been much, much worse than it was. And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day, brought to you by Champions Beer Fest. It happens tomorrow. So excited. It's right there at the Charles F. Dodge City Center in Pembroke Pines. All of the proceeds are going to benefit Little Smiles this year. So it's super awesome. You're helping Little Smiles. You're trying hundreds of beers and wine and spirits. You can get your tickets today at championsbeerfest.com and use the keyword KVJ Show for a big discount.
All right.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife. Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, I know there's going to be many New Yorkers in South Florida today that are not going to be overly happy today, Virginia.
Did the Yankees lose?
Yeah, it ended 8-3. The Astros now up 3-1. Virginia, that means they need one more win, then the Astros will be in the World Series. The Yankee season will be over. The great Yankee season with such high expectations will be over. So, yeah.
I don't want to see a few people here at work if that happens.
Yeah.
They're going to be very sad.
Oh, man, because I saw them when I was leaving yesterday, and they were so hyped for last night. They were like, this is it. You know, we're down 2-1. We're going to tie it up tonight. And I don't know. Honestly, I don't know where today is going to be in this office. It's going to be a really funky Friday. It's going to be bad.
Let's just dodge and bob and weave and not run into those people.
Yeah. You know, the interesting thing, though, you are one game away, just for anybody who doesn't even know anything about baseball, one game away from having the two teams that play each other all the time right here in West Palm Beach in spring training playing each other in the World Series.
Huh.
It is one game away from you having it being the Washington Nationals playing the Houston Astros, and they both share the same training facility for spring training.
Is it us or is it them?
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy.
Who got them here?
I don't know. We got to look at that and see if that, I don't know if that's ever happened in the history of baseball. That might be an interesting Palm Beach County stat that two teams that share the same training facility for spring training play each other in the World Series. As far as I know, it's never happened.
Well, you know what I can tell right now?
What's that?
That you used to have a sports show.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean...
But the fact I don't know for sure is the reason why I don't have a sports show today. Because if I had a sports show should know that answer.
You can't have too many shows.
No, you're right.
That's what Kevin came to learn.
Yes, KVJ's enough. I'm good.
This is a beast.
One big show, and that's all I need. That's all I can handle, Virginia.
Did you miss a segment from the KVJ Show? Find it on kvjshow.com or soundcloud.com/KVJ Show.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
All right, JBird is here with us now. What you got on your mind today, my friend?
Well, I was late because my dog Chewy, he's real sick right now, and if he doesn't eat, he can't take his medicine. You can't give him his insulin, so he's not eating at all, and he's got terrible just cramps. And I was laying with him because he kept barking throughout the night, so I was laying with him, and I'm like rubbing on his stomach, and I'm just kind of laying. I thought I heard kittens in my closet, like. So I'm like, what is going on? Don't tell me I got a cat problem in my closet.
What?
It wasn't. It was him letting out little farts. It sounded like little kittens. I realized I had to put my head up by his stomach and realize it was just his stomach making all these little noises.
Meow.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh. At first I thought, yeah, his stomach, he's got a lot of issues. We adopted him as a special needs dog, and he's going blind. He's got a big tumor. He's got diabetes. He also has got a very, very sensitive stomach, and right now he's having a tough time keeping any food down. It hurts my heart because I don't know exactly what to do, so I got to take him to the vet today.
Yeah.
I thought the pumpkin mixing that with the food was working, but it's just not. He just was not very good last night, and this morning was awful. So, unfortunately, I know it's very, very annoying, but right after the show, I got to run right home, and I'll come right back, but I have to go check on him.
Do you ever go to the veterinary place where Pretty Patty works? You know, she's a veterinary tech, one of our big KVJ Nationers.
I don't go there, but I have another vet that I go to.
I know that she would help take care, you know.
Sure, yeah. I mean, my vet's great too, but they're very expensive. I mean, vets are expensive.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. Like, if you can get any kind of help with the bill. I know you've paid thousands.
Yeah, I just want to understand why he doesn't like. I tried to give him his favorite treats this morning. He goes nuts for these treats. Wouldn't touch them today. So I do got to run right after the show and check on him, and then I'll come right back.
Yes, of course.
Virginia, what you got on your mind today?
So for Father's Day, I gave Panda this little chair massager, and I thought he was going to bring it to work and put it on his chair at work, but I don't think he likes it. He never wants to use it. He never even took it out of the box. So I brought it in here for you today, Bird. Happy Father's Day.
I love it. It feels great. I'm not even kidding you. I'm having fits with my back. This is nice. I appreciate it.
It's a perfect timing.
If you want breakfast, it's on me. Whatever you want.
That's so nice.
Yeah, my cheerleading outfit, every time I wash it, and yes, I do wash it every night. People want to know. It keeps shrinking. So now it is just so super tight on my spare tire. I'm trying to exercise. I'm trying to diet a little bit to get this little girth off of my belly. I don't know if I got to order like 9 more uniforms every time. Look, every time I wash this, it's getting tighter. Don't you think? It's getting a little.
I don't know. Are you looking slimmer?
I'm doing
shedding a few lbs, huh?
I haven't had one donut, one funnel cake,
wow,
one piece of pound cake this week.
Okay.
Somebody's doing the work.
This thing is maybe going to be good for you then.
I'm up to 11 push-ups a day. Today I go to 12. I'm taking the Kevin Ralston route.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah, I was saying, do what you can and then just add a push-up every single day. It's a steady flow.
Man, my upper body is weak. I mean, weak.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I know. I'm... next week, I got this a new trainer that I'm with. Mac, solid dude, really knows his stuff. But he's like, have fun, blow it out this weekend. And then starting on Monday, diet, training, back to it, hardcore. So Yeah, I gotta get it together.
You know my little courtyard? I was doing laps in my courtyard. It's not big at all.
No, it's like the size of this room.
And I'm pretty sure my neighbors can see me.
Yeah,
So
laps.
Oh, they're talking.
Oh, there's no way
So
they're
you're
not.
running around in circles, laps.
Oh, it's like going 3 feet in a circle, and I'm
That
half
does look
naked.
weird.
I'm half naked doing it. I'm talking to myself.
Yeah,
oh, it's ridiculous.
It's odd. Yeah,
it's real.
You
odd.
are without a doubt the most bizarre neighbor on that block.
It's not
Yeah,
even a
not even
question.
close.
Not even a question.
Not even close.
I was walking my dog, and some other woman was walking her dog, and Chewy got off the leash. So now I'm running after Chewy in my cheerleading outfit.
Yeah.
And I hear this woman go, "Hey, Jason, how are you? Don't worry, Chewy's fine." So she recognized me from across the way as she was walking her dog. Yeah, but I look like a maniac.
Yeah, you do. You totally do. What I got on my mind, God, this really kind of stinks. One of my favorite artists on the planet, Zac Brown. And, you all right? Oh, you broke. Oh, no.
He broke the chair massager.
Oh, the chair massager.
Oh, you've had it for 30 seconds. What happened?
Guys,
JBird.
I'm having a rough day.
Chair massager's gone.
We're good. We're good.
Is it good?
As you were, Virginia.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Kevin.
Okay, no, that's all right. Let's get him all taken care of over there.
Sorry, I know I'm annoying. I get those emails all the time. I get it. I agree.
So I got Zac Brown. They're going to be in town tonight and tomorrow night. And I've seen them at the amphitheater before. Fantastic show. They're great. I know a lot of people go, I don't like country, but to me, they're kind of like a crossover. They just got a great South Florida vibe. Half of their songs kind of have got kind of like an island, like you're on the boat kind of vibe. And so I think it's a great place to see them. Your phone. That's all right.
No, really. Fire up iTunes while Kevin's talking.
That's not what I meant to do. I can leave.
Just maybe till I get through the story,
Yeah.
and then you can come back in. So anyway, I'm trying to figure out because I got Zac Brown tonight, tomorrow at the amphitheater.
You're going both nights?
No, but I got two options, and here's the problem, Virginia. They did something screwy this year where they got Big Ten football games on Friday nights now. They've never done this before, ever.
What?
And go figure. Tonight, they've got Ohio State playing on television.
Well, you're not going to Zac Brown tonight.
You can't miss a Buckeye game because of Zac Brown. And
No.
then tomorrow night, they've got Michigan playing Penn State, and my son goes to Michigan, and my wife is like, I am not missing a Michigan game for stupid Zac Brown.
Oh.
And the only chance I possibly have, it really is tonight, either miss my Buckeye football game or go to Zac Brown.
You can't miss the Buckeyes.
Yeah, okay, then I'm
You
not
need
seeing
to
Zac
Miss
Brown.
Michigan, and you need to
I know.
talk her
Nope.
into.
I know.
Y'all aren't from Michigan? Yeah, your kid goes there, but
She is, it's with the Queen, it's ride or die kids. She's all about, so anything they're into, she 100% supports, and she's like, I'm not missing a Michigan game.
are the kids home to watch it with you?
No.
Will
but
they know if you don't watch it?
She's just, that's her thing. So she's like, and not to mention, I'm the Zac Brown fan. She's, she will go, she'll humor me to go, but she's not a passionate Zac Brown fan. So, yeah.
Kevin.
I know. It pains me, Virginia.
It's not good.
I can't believe that here it is, and I'm not going to, yeah.
You're still big in the country?
Yeah.
There's a country song I'm afraid to even ask because I'm going to butcher it. I'm not going
Yes.
to know, but you might know it. I think it's a popular one. I think it's by a Carrington or a Billy. Does that sound familiar?
There's a Billy Currington, yeah.
It goes something like "Old Sweet Tea," talking about going to some
Yeah.
some woman's old sweet tea.
It's a great song.
That's a good. That reminds me of '90s country.
Yeah, it's a whole great story.
Yes.
That is out there, and it's this girl. She's a big city girl, Virginian. She's very pretty, and she takes the wrong exit and gets off at his exit off the highway, and he gives her directions. And one way she can either get back on the highway and go to the big city, or she can double back around and come see him again. And she doubles back around, and city girl falls for a country boy.
And he's talking about old Mrs. Sweet Tea or
Yeah.
someone Sweet Tea makes the best in the neighborhood.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Is that a newer song?
No, it's been out several years.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
it's new for me.
Yeah, it's a good little tune, though.
It is. It's very
Yeah,
good.
You can go check that out. So if you want to do a little country. Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, got a whole bunch of stuff going on in South Florida. You can tell like season's about ready to hit because, man, there's just a ton of stuff going on. But with Oktoberfest and all the Pumpkin Fest stuff, so there's some party stuff. I'll give you all the kids stuff that you want to do this weekend. If you're looking for some ideas for you and the kids, I'll get that for you coming up next. Kids are creepy. They really can be. I still remember that one time that your daughter Magnolia was staying over at our house, and for some reason she decided to wake up or I don't even think wake up. I think she was still up at 1 in the morning.
Yeah, she was a party animal.
Oh my goodness. And I feel this presence and a breeze woke me up from my sleep. I look up and all I see is a silhouette of a young girl with pigtails standing over me. I'm, oh God. Took me a second to realize, oh, that's right, Magnolia's spending the night. Yes, Magnolia, what's going on? What are you guys doing?
We're sleeping.
We're sleeping, Magnolia. Oh, okay. And she just walked out.
My favorite is when you put a mask on Magnolia and you hid in Kevin's closet, and then Kevin walks in and she jumps out at him, and Kevin goes, "OF!"
He cursed in the baby's face.
Right in Magnolia's face. But in his defense, it was horrifying.
Horrifying.
Oh, yeah. Nobody's mad about cursing.
Not even fair.
We understand.
Not even fair. So I always love this. The creepiest things you've ever heard a kid say. It's unreal. And some of this stuff, honestly, when you start breaking it down, it's like of a different level. Now, kids might say stuff, but there's some stuff they say that also, too, is kind of mysterious. I know we've talked about this, about young kids sometimes having an ability to see spirits and whatnot. And just checking some of the stories that we have up on our Facebook page that we asked, what is the creepiest thing you've ever heard a kid say? Some of this stuff, you're like going, okay, what is this? This, to me, is just kind of crazy. Like Stacy, she said, when my daughter was about 3 years old, she was playing by herself in a room, talking to somebody. I asked her who she was talking to, and she says, I'm playing with Maggie. She died in the woods.
Oh, my gosh.
That is horrifying.
What?
Oh, my gosh.
That's crazy. Jana, she put on our Facebook page, she said, when my son was about 3, he told me that when he was 4 or 5, now keep in mind, this is her 3-year-old saying, yeah, when I was 4 or 5, wait, what? You're 3. He said when he was 4 or 5, his first family died in a fire in Key West, but it's okay because he liked me more than his first mom.
Oh, my God.
How do you come up with that?
Yeah, the kid's
so
3.
much detail.
Key West.
There's a backstory.
Yeah. And by the way, I don't think she was from Key West because she referenced that they're driving from Port St. Lucie to Fort Lauderdale when he said this.
I mean, 3 years old. That's so young.
Right. And
You
to
usually
say that,
you don't know about Key West yet.
No way.
yeah. Where does that
Wow.
come from? Alicia said, when my son was around 4, he was taking a nap in the middle of my bed. So I slid beside him to take a nap as well. When suddenly he opens his eyes, they're bloodshot, and he whispers, she's behind you. Then he falls immediately back asleep, and you're like, going, she who? And looks around. We were home alone. Needless to say, I didn't take a nap.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was kind of like my niece when she was little. She kept on seeing that giant rabbit. She's like, yeah, it's a really tall rabbit in the corner, and when he's sick of being here, he likes to run back into the teapot. I'm like, who do you see, Britt? Who do you see? She's like, yeah. Do you see him now? Yeah, he just left. I'm like, oh my gosh. She'd see this giant rabbit all the time.
There was one here. My son had a teddy bear that he'd always talk to. One time I decided to listen in on what he was saying, and I heard him whisper to his bear, I can't kill him. He's my only daddy.
So the bear was encouraging him to murder
I
his
don't
father?
know, but he was like, wait, what?
Oh, my gosh.
You put your kid on a restriction, right? or no? Are you too afraid to?
I think you got to keep an eye on him.
Well, I think, yeah, at that point, you're completely terrified by your...
You get a lock on your bedroom door.
I love this one. I was sound asleep when at around 3 a.m. I was woken by my 4-year-old daughter's face, inches from mine. She looked right into my eyes and whispered, I want to peel all your skin off. There was a moment of horror that flushed over my body, but then I soon realized that I had been sunburned the previous week and I was starting to peel. It took a few moments for me to make that connection, but
Still creepy.
I want to peel all your skin off.
Well, if you wake up to that in the middle of the night with a kid standing over your bed.
I mean, come on. What are we talking about here? This is a fun one, too. My 3-year-old daughter was holding her little baby brother for the first time, and she looked at me and seriously said,
So I shouldn't throw him into the fire?
Oh my gosh.
give me the kid. That's crazy. Yeah, I just don't even know with some of these things. And listen to this. Cheryl on our Facebook page, she said, a glass jar slid about 8 inches off a table and it crashed to the floor. My 6-year-old granddaughter said,
I did that with my mind.
the whole room went silent.
We gotta get this kid out of here.
Like what? First of all, how's the jar doing that? Then all of a sudden the kid chimes in and takes credit for it.
That's some Carrie stuff right there. Moving stuff with your mind. You ever see that? You ever see that movie Carrie?
Yes.
Horrifying. That's a good creepy movie.
So you can't punish that kid.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's vengeance.
Oh, you know what happens with Carrie's mom?
I know.
I mean, that's just absolutely crazy stuff. Here's another interesting story. Creepy things that kids have said. We were getting my 2.5-year-old daughter out of the bath one night when my wife and I were briefing her on how important it was that she keep her privates clean. She casually replied,
Oh, nobody screws me there. They tried one night. They kicked the door in and tried, but I fought back. I died, and now I'm here.
she's 2.5.
Oh my gosh.
What the hell?
If your 2.5-year-old says that, you're like, okay, wait, what is going on here? How does this happen?
That something didn't really happen, and that's how she processed it, is it?
No, I mean, she having a story like that, that's kind of like the story about the kid who was 3 and said when I was 4 or 5, I died in a fire in Key West. And you're like, okay, wait, what's going on? If there is anything about reincarnation, do you have maybe a slight glimpse as a child, and then as you get older, you don't remember anything at all that happened in a previous life?
That is freaky.
That's so freaky.
Do only children get reincarnated?
Well, I know you guys.
Well, I mean, maybe you do, but my thought would be, if it is true, and I don't believe in it, but if you did, I wonder, if maybe in time you just can't even remember that far back.
This is freaking me out too much.
Well, I know that you guys don't really get deja vu ever. I get deja vu a lot, and I wonder if deja vu goes with reincarnation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why it seems so familiar.
A lot of questions, not a lot of answers. We
I
don't know.
I'm with you, Kev. I don't necessarily believe in reincarnation, but I don't know. I don't know the answer.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what deja vu is.
I have no idea.
Deja vu is weird. If you never had it, I'm kind of shocked. I thought everybody had that.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
It's a weird thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So there's some interesting stuff. If you want to check out the answers we got in the stories on the Facebook page, just go click on it. Go to Facebook, go to the KVJ Show. You can put yours there. And you can also text them to us as well, 877-979-WRMF. Talking about the creepiest things kids have ever said. There's a lot of bizarre things that kids do say, and especially with that
Creepy little kid whisper.
Or even a whisper like this, Daddy.
It is.
Did you just call Kevin Daddy?
I did.
Yes, he did.
Can I touch your hair, Daddy?
One of the stories that I saw here, we got a lot of them on our KVJ Show Facebook page. My 7-year-old son had an imaginary friend who was an older man with a white beard whose name was the Captain. The Captain would tell my son as they played that as he got older, he would need to start killing other people. And the Captain would tell him exactly who needed to be killed and when. My son would come to us crying, saying that he didn't want to kill, but the Captain said that he had no choice and that killing would get easier the more he did it.
So what is that? Is that some demon trying to tell him to do some work, or?
Yeah, hi. Can we place our 7-year-old son somewhere?
Oh my gosh.
That's horrifying.
I know, right?
I mean, there's probably people really listening right now that are horrified of their children.
I would be if my kid said that.
That's a tough place to be mentally.
So tough.
Yeah. And they just say weird things, too. Somebody said when my son was little, there used to be a house on Forest Hill Boulevard. It was an old abandoned house. And every time we passed by the house, my little kid would say that he used to live there when he was in another life.
How old was the kid when he was saying that? Was he old enough to mess with the parents, or it's when they're 3 and they don't know what's
3 to
going
5, yeah.
I mean, it's pretty creepy.
Somebody else texted in and said, my family friend killed himself a few years back, and we were telling my 5-year-old cousin about him one day and showing her pictures. A few days later, she points to a corner of the room and said, look, it's Brian. At that moment, his picture fell off the mantle.
Oh, my gosh.
I mean,
if that's legit, you're like,
it's definitely Brian. There's no way that's not Brian, right?
Sounds like Brian.
It sounds like Brian to me.
Be kind of crazy. So some interesting stories, like I said, a good read if you go to the KVJ Show Facebook page.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a second, I'll tell you about the Michael Strahan stuff. Fascinating details about what he's had to pay out to his ex-wife. You know, they share 2 twin teen girls.
Okay.
So it's just fascinating what kind of money you're talking about here when you're in that Michael Strahan income tax bracket.
He's got to be loaded.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
The numbers are massive. Do you guys know who Todd Chrisley is?
Comedian?
No.
Musician?
Chrisley Knows It All or something like that was his show. I think he was always a family guy. He talks like this, and he's had him and all of his family and his wife. And
are you doing a Southern accent?
He's Southern.
Okay.
He's definitely Southern. I believe he was very Christian.
Oh, okay. You're doing religious Southern right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was going to say, you're nailing that.
Todd Chrisley.
Sound like my whole family.
Is his name. And apparently he's in a little bit of trouble with the Georgia taxes, and he's been under investigation by the Department of Revenue. They're investigating him. And I guess his kids knew some of the inner workings of the tax stuff. And he wanted his kids to lie to the tax officials. And his daughter is now coming out. Lindsay is her name. And saying to Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil?
Another Southern voice.
Thank God.
If Dr. Phil and Todd Chrisley have a Southern voice off, I don't know who will win.
I think Dr. Phil wins. I think he's more Southern.
I don't know.
But
Todd is pretty strong.
There's a big difference. If you know your Southern accents, Texas, he's got Texas, Georgia's,
Yeah.
a little different kind.
So I guess the daughter of Todd Chrisley, Lindsay is her name, she sat down with Dr. Phil and spilled the beans about this meeting with her dad where he said he had a sex tape of her and he would give it to people and put it out there if she didn't go along with his story for the Georgia tax office.
It sounds like that HBO show where they own the church and they're all religious, but they're all terrible people.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What a crazy situation. So keep your eye on this. I never liked that Todd Chrisley. I always thought he was a phony, a fake. Magnolia would always watch the show, and I was always like, ugh, turn this off.
Is he doing
this guy is intolerable.
He's doing the sermon stuff?
He was just always just so, I'm so good and I'm preachy and I'm telling everybody how to live their life, but I'm a little lippy too. I got a lot of opinions. Ugh.
All right, now I got to Google this cat.
You got to look him up.
All
He's
right.
so annoying and apparently very shady. In other news, ABC producers are scrambling to edit Tamron Hall's talk show. I guess she was doing this whole segment where she was having an open and honest conversation about drugs with her audience. And she kind of confessed that she used to facilitate selling cocaine back when she was a teenager.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
She shocked the producers and the guests in the audience when she said, yeah, she and her college boyfriend used to sell cocaine. They were like, "Bah, you can't say that."
Got a little too honest in front of the microphone.
A little bit too open and honest. You can definitely.
It can happen.
On ABC?
It can happen.
There's a line. And finally here, Michael Strahan, his ex-wife, is claiming that he is not holding up his end of the deal when it comes to child support. Now, she says that one of their daughters is really into horseback riding, and it's pretty expensive sport
boy.
if you know anything
Yeah.
about how much that
Welcome
stuff
to
costs.
Wellington.
Yeah, Wellington, we're talking to you. You know how much this costs. She claims that she has spent $450,000 on horseback riding bills since 2017, and Michael had agreed to chip in half, but she says he hasn't given a penny of that $450,000. On top of that, she claims that in their whole agreement, there's supposed to be cost of living adjustments. So every few years, she's supposed to be getting more child support with the cost of living increase, but that he never did that. So it looks like what he's paying now is around $15,000 a month. But she wants it to be closer to $19,000 a month.
$19,000 a month?
Yes.
How many restaurants you can go to with that place? With that kind of money?
$19,000 a month is what she's asking for. And she also wants the $225,000, which is half of the horseback riding bills.
Dang. Okay.
That's a lot of money.
Yep.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day. Brought to you by the Champions Beer Fest. It is happening tomorrow at the Charles F. Dodge City Center in Pembroke Pines. We were out there last year, had a blast. The band Man Trap is awesome.
Man Trap, all right.
Man Trap kills it. You can get your tickets now. All the proceeds benefit Little Smiles. Tickets at championsbeerfest.com. Use code KVJ Show for a big discount.
Oh, the very sexy Zac Efron is 32 years old today. Oh, yeah. He's not having any birthday cake.
No, he doesn't look like he eats cake.
No.
He's way too skinny for me. I need a man, Kevin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He is kind of a man. I mean, he's jacked.
He looks good, but remember our producer, Heather? She went down to a party at South Beach.
Yeah.
And he was there, and she said he is skinnier than a 120-pound model.
Yeah, but that was before he got all jacked. That was back in the High School Musical days.
I mean, you're doing stats from like 08.
Yeah.
No, it was after High School Musical.
Zac Efron.
Yeah.
Is definitely, he's ripped. He's a lot bigger. He's a man.
I think he's ripped, but I think he's too skinny.
For you.
Okay.
For you.
I need a man, Kevin.
For me and Kevin,
he looks like a
great.
man to me.
All right, well, then you hook up with him.
I'd love to.
His body's unbelievable. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You have this thing with him and Bieber like they're still stuck in 06.
They're too little. Both of them.
She thinks Justin Bieber's still 9.
Yeah, and Bieber and Zac Efron do not have the same kind of body.
No, they are jacked.
I don't want to date a guy skinnier than me.
Okay.
I need to be the skinny one.
Okay. I'm your man.
Yeah. Tiger Woods' ex, Lindsey Vonn, is 35 today. R&B star Neo, 37. Remember Jean-Claude Van Damme? Oh, yeah. Bloodsport, great movie. 59 today. And Martina Navratilova is 63 today. Also, got to say what up. Got a couple birthday shout-outs, like to Olivia. She listens every morning. She's having her 10th birthday. That's from Mom, Dad, Morgan, and Bella. Happy birthday to Steph. Love B and the Fuzz Nugs. Also, a little birthday shout-out for Anna, who's turning 15, from Mom, Dad, Brother Owen, and Dottie the dog. Also, a big old shout-out to Nicole Dean from Palm City, who is turning 7 tomorrow. Look at Nicole Dean there on KVJ TV. You can see her on YouTube. Watch there. Love Mommy, Daddy, Josh, and Ryder. So happy birthday to you. And also Hunter James King. Happy 5th birthday tomorrow.
Oh, that's Jennifer's little boy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you wanted to tell Rocco what's up.
Hey, Hunter.
Yeah. That is from Mommy and Daddy, a.k.a. Jen and Greg. So there you go. That's your birthdays. You want one on the KVJ show? Let us know about it. Mail at kvjshow.com, mail at kvjshow.com. Yesterday, Katie K in Lake Worth was able to pick up $5,000 in the KVJ 5K triple play. Katie, you having a pretty good day today?
Yes, absolutely.
I bet. Boy, tell me, what is that feeling like when they say you're calling number 9 and you just realize you've won $5,000 cash?
I couldn't believe it. It was so exciting. It was amazing.
What are the plans for the money?
I think I'm going to buy tickets for my mom and sister and I to go see Hamilton.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Is that when it comes to South Florida?
No, they live in Indiana, so we're going to go around Christmas time in Indiana.
Oh, Indiana, beautiful country out there.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
God's country. All right, well, you enjoy that 5K and have a great weekend, okay, Katie?
All right, thank you.
Never been to Indiana. I hear it's beautiful country out there.
It's lovely.
Have you been?
Yeah, I've been through Indiana, yes.
You liked it?
It's very flat. There's a lot of cornfields.
Is that all that's going on in Indiana?
A lot of the Midwest. That's a lot of what's going on in Indiana, Iowa, Illinois. Yeah.
Iowa seems like there ain't nothing going on.
Yeah. Got a couple good breweries, though. Tell you about that. Iowa City, good party town. Another round of the No Name Movie Game. JBird's favorite moment of the entire week. All ready to go here with his new massage chair. Can he make it happen? For 1 week, he's been wearing this Miami Dolphins cheerleader uniform, still on again today.
And I have the belt, and it's important for me to keep the belt for a couple reasons. If I win this week, that'll be a streak. And it covers up my fupa, my belly area.
Yeah, that's nice.
I'm retaining water here in October.
You are?
I definitely am.
She shaped a little pumpkin.
I haven't had one slice of chocolate, one piece of pound cake, nothing this week.
Wow, this cheerleader uniform is actually a great diet for you.
Well, I can't get any bigger. This is my body. This is the capacity, baby. If I get any bigger, it ain't gonna be pretty.
Well, that uniform doesn't give.
It does not give.
Not breathable.
No, it's not.
Yeah. All right, we got some Halloween Horror Night tickets up for grabs here. Let's see who gets them. Going to start off with Luke in Pompano. What's up, Luke?
What's happening, JBJ? What's up?
Yeah!
All right, you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
All right, Luke.
Virginia's going to give you the clues here. She cannot use any of the characters' names, any of the actors' names, or any of the words from the title of the movie. We've got 60 seconds on the clock.
Use the force.
Your time begins now.
Used to watch movies on this. It's a kind of tape. It's not beta, but it's
Beta.
Alpha?
Pass.
Beta? CD?
If you look into your reflection, you're looking at what?
Mirror? In the mirror? Looking in the mirror?
Say it twice. Just say the
Mirror.
Yes. If I have a gun and I'm going in the woods and I want to shoot Bambi, I'm a
Hunting.
what?
Goodwill.
I want to shoot
hunting.
Bambi.
Deer hunter.
Yes.
The deer hunter.
A bad guy. He's a robber. He's a what? He's got a rap sheet. He's been to jail. He's I'm feeling
Fugitive.
like a. It's also a Fiona
Felon.
Apple song.
Felon. Fugitive. Criminal.
Got it.
Yes. Yay. I'll be back.
Yeah.
He's a robot. He's a
Arnold.
cop.
Yeah.
What is
Oh
he?
my God.
Oh,
Terminator.
Terminator. I couldn't think of it. Oh my God.
Oh, that one. Oh, that stinks.
That might cost
one
you the
stinks.
tournament.
That could. That's a 3 spot. You would have had 4 if you could have just gotten that one.
And you missed VHS. You must be
VHS.
young.
Betamax.
But he got Deer Hunter.
Yeah,
That's an old movie.
That's a tough one.
Okay, we're going to go to Rachel in Hope Sound. Hello, Rachel.
Hi.
Okay, you're going to be paired up with the magnificent Denny's over here.
Ooh, I like that adjective.
Oh, he's electric this morning.
Firecracker.
See that? Yep.
Electric.
Yes. All right. Denny's gives you the clues. 60 seconds on the clock. You ready, Rachel?
I'm ready.
Hey, Denny, is that a new jacket?
Oh, damn.
I'm going to buy a new sweater. End this joke once and for all.
It's such a tired joke, isn't it? It's actually older than that sweater.
It's a tired joke. I don't even know why I do it anymore. Only because it makes Kevin laugh.
Okay, 60 seconds on the clock, Rachel. Your time begins now.
This is how you explain yourself to somebody. It's also a type of theft if somebody takes your information via the internet. Pass that one.
Identity?
Yeah, look at that.
Yay.
This is it's another name for a person who acts like a flying rat superhero. Pass that one. Jeez, I don't even know how to start that one. Oh, let's see. This and you're running. Oh, jeez, I can't say that. This is a combination of rain and steam. It's a term for weather.
Fog?
Close. It's the other one. Play blank blank for me. Pass that one. Let's see. This is it's an old cowboy flick. It's a comedy, and it's about a sheriff who moves into town and no one likes him. Pass that one. Let's see here. These are people on the internet that make fun of everybody. They also live under a bridge. It's a term, an internet term.
Hi.
Trolls on that one. Okay, got just a one spot on there. What are some of the ones that they didn't get, Virginia?
The rat, I think you meant bat, was the Dark Knight.
I couldn't say bat.
Can't say rat either, right?
Chicken Run, Mist, and Blazing Saddles and Trolls, yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot in there.
It's tricky.
Getting rid of your massage chair here?
It's a little distracting. I feel like it's making me soft. It's
You
making
need
me
an edge?
It's too relaxed, and plus it keeps going up my butt.
Why is that such a bad thing?
I know what you like.
Oh my gosh. It's such a tough chair to sit in.
Special delivery.
Getting you ready for the weekend, girl?
Okay, Nicole is on here from Stewart. Hello, Nicole.
Hi.
Nicole, I need this bad.
I know. I usually scream at the radio with you, so hopefully I do as good as I normally do.
Okay, let's do it. I love it.
All right. JBird, you've only got to beat 3 to retain the belt. So
I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, Smuggy.
I'm letting the audience know what the score is.
I know.
That's what I'm doing.
Why are you smirking so smuggly?
Okay. 60 seconds on the clock here. JBird is going to give you the clues in the no-name movie game. Your time begins now.
It is a blank state building. It's in New York, but it's the first word. State building. Blank.
Empire.
Yes, got
Empire.
it. Okay, me and you, we're going to die. We want to do all of this before we die. It's called what? Everything we want to...
Bucket list.
Yes! Past Denny's. A water... I get this from... I get water from this. It's free. You press a button.
Fountain.
Yeah, it says a 3-letter word in front of it.
The fountain.
Yes! Lady Gaga is this. Britney Spears is this. They are considered blanks. They go on stage. They sing.
Pop stars.
Yes!
Oh!
I'm a bird. I'm from... I've got an eye. I'm going to... pass Denny's. Pass Denny's.
Crow.
Pass. Pass Denny's. No blank. No blank. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. I'm getting this on my stomach.
No pain, no gain.
Just say yes. Just say yes.
You got it!
Congratulations, you do have a streak going on now.
Belt.
Yeah, he gets to keep the belts. And you, Nicole, get to go to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Orlando.
Awesome. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's going to be really cool. People love this thing. Halloween Horror Nights 29, one-day park-to-park tickets, and a complimentary parking pass you got, okay?
Cool, thank you.
I think it's like 11 haunted houses they got there. It's crazy. Just nuts.
I know she feels excited.
Yeah, she's just low-key. She's like Denny's.
She is. She's like Denny's.
Yeah. I mean, how excited is he going to get?
I'm so excited to have this because now I got something to cover my stomach.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big win.
That's a huge win.
That is a real big win, yeah. Feel Good Fridays. You got your own little win for the week going on. Share your good news with us. Love to pass it on. Get everybody pumped up with some positivity. 877-979-WRMF. You can get that into us. 877-979-9763. And I'm just kind of curious out there today, too. Is there anybody that has ever had a Halloween costume intervention? Maybe you had to do it for somebody. Maybe somebody did it for you. Maybe your costume's too revealing. Maybe it's too controversial and it actually lacks taste. So maybe they're going, no, let's not dress as that. Ever happened? I'd like to hear about it. 877-979-WRMF. Coming up.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Well, this is kind of a KVJ court here where we do need a judgment on this. Have you ever had to have a Halloween costume intervention with somebody? Maybe it just is too revealing. Maybe it is too controversial.
Mine was too goofy. The person I was with, we were going to a Halloween thing. And you know how I like to do like Indiana cones, stuff like that? I forget exactly what it was, but I was going to be gluing pizzas to my outfit. And the girlfriend did not want me to do that. And it kind of turned into a thing. I'm like, well, that's kind of my personality. And I bit the bullet and didn't do it because I didn't want to have any drama. But it was kind of a thing.
Okay, so that was a Halloween costume intervention.
Yeah.
Yeah, people were kind of going through it.
It was too goofy.
Okay, so have you ever had an intervention or did you ever have to step in with somebody who was going to wear something that just to be a good friend or maybe even sister, you just wouldn't let them do that. Now, Allison is trying to do this here and wanted to give a reading because I don't think her sister agrees with her. Now, tell me a little bit about this intervention here and what your sister is wanting to wear to this Halloween party.
It's a shame. So I'm trying to save my sister from embarrassing herself at, like, her popular boyfriend's Halloween party.
Okay.
Okay, get this. Is to dress from head to toe in leopard print with Spock ears.
Okay.
She even has a name for it.
Okay, hold on. I want to see if I can guess the name. Okay, let's see if we can get that. So it's head to toe leopard print with Spock ears. Is that right, Allison?
That's exactly right.
Okay, so what is
Leopard Nimoy?
What is it?
Leopard Nimoy.
Is that what it is?
Wait,
Leopard Nimoy?
So true. Like, how did you guess that? I couldn't guess that when she was telling me.
You have to kind of be old, though, and know who the characters were from Star Trek.
A lot of people do, though. Star Trek still has staying power. It does. I know I defend old things a lot, but this one...
Leopard Nimoy.
I don't hate it, by the way.
But the only thing that she's wearing from Star Trek is the ears. Like, she's going to be in leopard print.
Why do you care?
Who else is going to know this?
It's Halloween.
It's cute. It's fun.
That's an awesome outfit. Why would you even care?
Okay.
Well, first of all, her boyfriend is uber popular, okay?
Yeah.
And then my friends are going to be there. His friends are going to be there. So, like, I would think you would want to go with something that's going to be like, you know, not a faux pas.
Here's what I'm hearing.
Know what your costume is?
Wait, hold on, Allison. Here's what I'm hearing. This call's about apparently you're wanting to do a Halloween costume intervention for your sister, but it sounds to me like maybe you don't want your sister to embarrass you, and you're going to be at this uber popular party, and you're afraid that maybe her costume people be going, can you believe your sister and her costume? And you're gonna be like, oh my god.
Well, exactly. Okay.
You sound parched. I think you need to get some haterade in your system.
She's definitely thirsty.
Listen.
Yeah.
Listen. My sister's like uber cute. So like I think that actually if she were to wear something like short and risque as opposed to like what she's planning on doing, I think she would be like the talk of.
So Allison, you're saying your sister's not going trampy enough. She's going embarrassing and she's not trampy enough for you. So she's okay. All right,
Kevin.
Goodbye.
This is a tough call. I'm not gonna lie. This is tough to get through.
Wow. She doesn't want her sister to embarrass her at a Halloween party by wearing leopard Nimoy, which
this is awesome.
Okay, yeah. I mean, maybe if they're what is leopard? I don't get it.
Yeah,
I don't get it.
Is your sister single? I like her act.
You like leopard Nimoy?
I think it's fun.
I don't get it.
Who's judging people on Halloween? Oh, get over yourself.
What's leopard Nimoy? Who's leopard Nimoy? I don't get. Please help me. I don't understand this.
Stop trying to ruin Halloween.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so the question is, should you ever have Halloween costume interventions, yes or no? Maybe Allison, no, she should not. In cases where JBird wants to strap pizza to him, should you just let him strap damn pizzas to him?
It's Halloween. It's the time to be goofy. If anyone's trying to tell you not to dress a certain way, unless it's so offensive to where you're going to get so much, crap. But if you're just being goofy, step off.
How many other Halloween costume interventions do we have out there? Have you ever been called out on one? Have you ever had to call somebody out? And was it justified? I want to hear your story.
I like the year me and Virginia accidentally dressed identical because she was pregnant and I was fat.
We were a nun.
And it covered your belly so nicely.
Oh, if you feel chunky, let me just give you the two best suggestions: nun or pumpkin.
Yeah, she's right. And we walked into the bar together and go, wait a minute, you're wearing the same thing I'm wearing. I go, I know I'm fat. Go, so am I.
If you're depressed, ghost. I was depressed one year and I went as a ghost and it was such the right move.
But then you're antisocial.
And if you got pink eye, dress as a bunny.
Yes.
Virginia's got a costume for everything.
I do.
Okay, Halloween costume interventions. When do you need to have them, or has one ever happened for you? Do you agree with this? Somebody texted in and said blackface is the only thing that needs an intervention. I think it does need an intervention, but I don't think it's necessarily the only thing that needs an intervention.
Okay, when one of the Snack Pack members dressed up as Steve Irwin right after the Stingray incident, do you try to intervene with that? Do you try to say, no, don't do that?
I think he probably knows what he's getting himself into.
He definitely
wants that.
He
Yeah.
does, yeah.
To me, an intervention is when maybe somebody hasn't thought it through and hasn't considered it going, hey, you may not have thought of this, but somebody might take it this way. And you're like, oh, yeah, okay, I didn't think about that. That to me might be the intervention where you would say something. Somebody said that I was going to be a zebra covered in blood and go as African roadkill, and I was told that's not a good idea.
Well, not only that, because no one's going to know what it is, you have to explain that one, too. So what are you? Are you a bloody zebra? No, I'm African roadkill. Wait,
That's
what?
a reason to have a Halloween costume intervention. I talked to that one guy that went as Post-Op Malone last year, and everybody's like, what are you? And he was like, I'm Post-Op Malone. And they're like, I don't think Post Malone, at least with the crowd at the party, was like that.
He wasn't mainstream enough.
He wasn't mainstream enough. He was way ahead of the curve of his friends. And they're like, Post Malone, like, I don't get what's, yeah. So the whole time he's just walking around, everybody's just like really confused.
I think it's brilliant.
Yes, but sometimes you got to know your crowd and your audience, and he didn't really take that into consideration. Another text said, I wanted my husband to be a priest and me a pregnant nun, but my husband said, no, I don't think that's a good idea. We don't need to.
I think that's cute. I love that.
Pregnant nun.
A
priest and a pregnant nun?
It's cute unless you're Catholic.
I hear you. I guess I'm set different.
I mean, if you don't really care, though. I mean, I'm Catholic and I don't care.
Yeah, I get the joke. Oh my gosh, they shouldn't be doing that. Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Somebody said that I had to have a costume intervention one time at a college party. Somebody was going to go as one of the marathon runners from the Boston bombing.
Oh, boy.
I said, that's just, where is anyone going to find any kind of like, yeah, high five?
You'll get you know, some people, oh my gosh, but majority are not going to like your act. And some people are okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
The guy dressed as Steve Irwin's going to love it.
Really?
He'll be high-fiving you.
I think he's grown out of that, to be quite honest. It was several years ago.
I don't hate it.
I know you don't.
Mm-hmm. Somebody had said, too, that we were going to one of those pimp and hose parties, and my boyfriend gave me an intervention about the Daisy Dukes. He was always, like, on me about wearing skimpy clothing, but meanwhile, when we go to the party, like, everybody else is in lingerie.
Let me guess, he's an ex-boyfriend.
Probably should be, yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to a party where everybody's dressed skanky, you can dress skanky. It's called Pimps and Hoes Party.
Yeah, I mean, Daisy Dukes, people wear them going to Walmart.
Yeah, I hope that guy's an ex.
It sounds like he's an ex.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And somebody else said, yes, Allison, the person that you talked to. I didn't know you were taking calls from middle schoolers, and that girl sounds shallow and annoying. But she's probably hot. Can I get her number?
Did you hear her say, my boyfriend is uber popular? What does that even mean? As an adult, what does that mean?
It's terrible.
Very popular.
Uber popular.
Do you care about being popular after 20?
No, I'm not going to lie, that was one of the toughest calls we've had in 2019.
I think at 21, at least, you still do. I've got firsthand.
Okay.
Uber popular, Kevin.
Yeah, I think that's okay at 21, but
Maybe as soon as you get out of school, it stops.
I hope.
She wasn't 20. I think that girl's in her late 20s, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is kind of interesting, actually, talking about your age and when it's fun and when you party and all that. Two interesting little perspectives. I've been through both of these, so I can tell you. They said, according to a couple surveys I read today, the average person's social life peaks at 29. And they say that's partly because you can finally afford to do stuff, and you're still young enough, and you got the energy to go out. 29 is like, yeah.
Let's go to the bar. Let's go to the dance club.
You got options. It's like now, like, hey, let's go get a room in Sobe, and you can do fun stuff like that.
I almost said it instead of dance club. I said, let's go to the disco.
Oh my gosh, you are so old.
But I would have been old even when I was a kid saying that.
So 29 is apparently the best time for social life. And apparently the worst year for fun is the age of 45.
Cool.
They said that's when you're so stressed and busy with work and kids that you don't have the energy to have much fun.
Well, I love my job, and I ain't got no kids, so.
Virginia, you've been through both of those. What do you think? Is there any agreement with 29 being the social life peak and 45 being the least fun age?
I don't know. I tore it up at 29 and I tore it up at 45.
I mean, look at her. She's still having a great time. She goes to New Orleans every year for Mardi Gras. She hasn't slowed down.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
Amen. Yeah. I believe that.
I do too. It's all your state of mind.
I believe that until I walk down the stairs. I'm like, oh, I'm old?
If you want to have fun, though, you can have fun.
Of course.
All right, very nice.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by OffLeaseOnly.com. Shop thousands of 2015 to 2019 cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans. All priced thousands below. Retail now at OffLeaseOnly.com. Don't pay more. OffLeaseOnly.com. Traffic is smooth like a buttermilk pancake out there, my friends. Nothing to report on. So enjoy your ride, get yourself a scone, and have a great Friday. This report brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. No matter what they do, they can't get rid of Cy Dobbins. I'm here to stay. I always get it right, unlike some people. Cy Dobbins, 97.9 WRMF.
I think we got to check on traffic. Somebody's saying you got this guy Cy Dobbins in there, and apparently he got it wrong. I'm on I-95 in Delray, and I've been hitting my brakes constantly since West Palm. So.
Well, that's because Cy Dobbins did the report, then the accident happened. The one thing I've learned about Cy Dobbins is he does not miss. He doesn't get it wrong.
Oh, he doesn't?
No, he doesn't.
Even though he just got it wrong?
No, they think he got it wrong. The accident happened after the report. Now, Suits gets it wrong all the time. That's why Cy Dobbins has been called in.
Oh, okay.
Do you know Cy?
I have ran into him a few times in the hallway. Kind of a guy that just always about the task at hand. Doesn't really have a lot of time for small talk.
Really?
He's about traffic. He's about getting it right.
Really?
He lives traffic. He's got a couple Pulitzers, so.
He does?
He does.
Pulitzers in radio?
Yeah, he does.
Wow.
Pulitzers for traffic?
Well, he wrote a couple books about that, yeah.
Oh, books on traffic. That sounds exciting.
Well, no one said it was, Kev, but he got the gold. So.
No one said it was.
He got the gold. It's not the Olympics.
Yeah.
Look.
Okay. All right. Interesting guy there. Just maybe pass on the word that Cy's getting it wrong.
Poor Sweet Suits looks shook.
Yeah. He looks fine, actually. I got a couple more Feel Good Fridays here. Somebody said, yes, my Feel Good Friday was seeing my best friend's son ask a girl with Down syndrome who really likes him to be his best friend to homecoming in front of the whole school. He's had a tough beginning in life himself, but he is always trying to bring everybody else around him up.
That's beautiful.
That is a beautiful story. I love to hear that. Got another one. Boyfriend and I are going to Fort Lauderdale tonight to go see Lagwagon, a punk band that my boyfriend loves. Oh, Lordy.
Okay, hold on. This is a big deal for Denny's. Denny's loves Lagwagon.
He does?
He's got Lagwagon posters in the studio.
Lagwagon.
Denny's, get in here.
You know Lagwagon's playing Lottie tonight?
I'm actually more excited than Denny's. I'm like, Lagwagon?
Lagwagon.
Every time we're recording something, I have to look at this Lagwagon poster.
Wow.
Yeah, they're my top 3 favorites.
Did you know they were going to be in Fort Lauderdale?
Actually, I follow Joey Cape on Twitter, so I follow
Joey Cape?
That's the singer of the band.
Joey Cape, he's hung out with them?
Really?
Yeah, I've hung out with him 3 times, 3 separate occasions at 3 different concerts I went to of his.
Well, he must not be that famous then.
Well, I don't think he is, but they grind it out,
well, I
man.
think I know why he's hanging out with Denny's.
So, as far as that style of music goes, he's like the A-list of the C-list, if that makes sense.
What's
Not
it
a bit.
called? What's the music?
It's like punk rock music. It's
rock.
like, you know, the early punk rock from like the early 2000s. It's that style of rock.
Okay, so they're not Green Day, they're not Simple Plan.
It's like, I'm addicted to Denny's.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they never quite made it big, but they're a really good group.
Okay,
Yeah.
so they're kind of like the Spinal Tap of punk.
No, not that.
Spinal Tap's probably more popular.
Definitely more
Yeah.
popular. Yeah, I'm happy for him.
Yeah. I've seen them. Geez, they used to never come to Florida, so when they used to, it was a big thing. Now they come more often.
Are you going?
I probably won't. I've seen them a bunch of times. They're really good, and I picked up their new album too.
Since I've known him, all I've heard about it is Joey Cape and these stories of Joey Cape and Lagwagon.
Yeah.
He's got quite the tales about this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there was a couple times I hung out with him.
Is he crazy?
He does party. He does.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. That's surprising.
What's cool about him
Guy
is
named Joey Cape at a punk band.
Does he wear a cape?
no, he doesn't.
Oh.
That's his
It's
last
almost too
name.
obvious, yeah.
Yeah, so what's cool about him is I've kind of grown up with his music. He's just a few years older than I, so as I've watched his career go through mine, it's cool to see him go through different parts in his life. He had a kid.
Oh, he did?
He
Okay.
struggled with alcohol. He struggled with cigarettes. He struggled with a lot of stuff, so it's real cool in his music to hear that he's like, I can't change. I am who I am.
I mean,
I
listen,
just can't do
listen
it.
how passionate Denny's gets when he talks about Lagwagon.
I've been listening to that band for 15 years.
It's electric, baby.
Okay. There you go. Check him out. Feel Good Friday said, I got the job in Fort Lauderdale working in advertising, and I'm going to be flying my boyfriend down from North Carolina to come and see me this weekend. From Derek, congratulations.
Nice.
Also, my son gets to participate in the St. Lucie Marching Band Showcase. Go Titans. And Cindy in West Palm is having her 33rd birthday tomorrow. So a couple more Feel Good Fridays, some good news. Kick off the weekend.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a second, this may be the next plot line for Narcos. It sounds like it's going down in Mexico with one of El Chapo's sons.
El Chapo?
El Chapo. I'll tell you the details coming up in just a second, but it sounds like it is going down. Before we get into that, I didn't even realize they were going to be in town, but Teresa and Joe and Melissa from the Real Housewives of New Jersey were in town last night at Seminole Casino Coconut Creek.
Oh, they were?
They had a big Halloween party.
I'm not sure what I'm more excited about, them or Lagwagon being in town. I think it's Lagwagon.
Well, nobody asked you.
Well, you're right.
A lot of stuff going on.
I guess the Seminole Casino Coconut Creek had a big Halloween party. And so, yeah, the Real Housewives of New Jersey were all there. And also Carmen Electra was there.
Oh, really?
The pictures are very sexy.
Does Teresa, is she still doing a show, or are they done now because of the whole scandal?
Are you setting me up for a snore?
It's good, though.
I tried.
Good chance.
I tried, Kevin.
You can't, you're not as good as me.
That's fine. I know. I don't live in Tequesta. We know. I live on the wrong side of the tracks.
Yeah.
I get it.
This one's for you, though, Bird. I know you love Clueless.
I do.
How do you feel about a Clueless reboot with a mystery twist?
I'm not that excited about it, honestly.
They're saying CBS Television Studios is putting it together.
So I liked the movie. I wasn't a fan of the show. The movie I loved. Rolling with the homies.
They had a show?
They had a show, Clueless, yeah. It was, Alicia Silverstone didn't do it. It was somebody else who played, but I think everybody else was the same.
Wow. Did not know.
So they're saying the new version will be kind of like Mean Girls meets Riverdale meets a Lizzo video set.
Okay, I hate the description.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying.
I've heard enough. I'm out.
And finally here, what the heck is going on in Mexico? In the Mexican city of Culiacan? I don't know how to say it. Am I saying it right? Culiacan?
Nailed it.
Culiacan?
I don't know.
Is what you're saying?
Culiacan? Culiacan? Culiacan?
Okay. Culiacan. Mhm.
Culiacan.
I believe that'd be how you say it.
Anyway, however you say the town, El Chapo's son, Ovidio, is there. And apparently all these Mexican security forces were trying to grab him. He is known to be an active member of El Chapo's cartel, reportedly facing charges in the U.S. for conspiracy and trafficking cocaine and marijuana and methamphetamines. So apparently what they've done is they've done like this whole bum rush where the Mexican security forces have tried to go in and grab him. People in the city are sharing terrifying video footage of the whole aftermath of this arrest. Guys are riding around the city with machine guns who are not a part of the Mexican army, just shooting stuff up, and it's just crazy over there right now. But
it is, it's insane.
Apparently they got Ovidio, El Chapo's son.
Yeah, well, they did, and I think he's. They had him like, okay, chaos happened. They started fighting, burning jeeps, and then they just said, "All right, just let him go."
They let him go?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because it was just causing too much chaos. And, you know, a lot of times really the cartel, they are more equipped than the military there. And that was the problem. They had a greater force.
Whoa.
With the cartel. So, and the military's like going, all right, we got you. And they're like going, and they're like, oh yeah. And they're like, the military's like, yeah, whatever you guys are doing, that's cool. We're good.
Do they ever have it to where the military is working with the cartel? Kind of like the police do.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a big part of it. And, you know, a lot of guys, that's kind of been an issue is that from what I've heard is there are a lot of people that will actually train even sometimes in the U.S. Special Forces. And they'll get out, and then the cartel will, you know, because they pay them a ton of money. And so they're a lot of times fighting against cartel fighters that are better equipped and better trained than the military. So they got a superior fighting force. And so they really, in many places, just run the country.
Crazy.
So if they don't want you arresting their son, then you're not going to arrest their son.
Apparently, if they let him loose.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I was talking to a buddy of mine this week, and he's from Mexico City. And he wants the Mexican queen and I to go and stay at his mom's house for a weekend.
Do it.
Yeah. I'm like, okay, that sounds pretty cool. I don't think it's...
You shouldn't go to Culiacan right now.
Yeah.
I would not say go to Culiacan, but wherever else, maybe.
Yeah, there are some, I think, troubled areas. But yeah, he was showing me pictures of Mexico City. It's amazing. I think it's in some ways bigger than New York City. Beautiful. It's amazing. It's very modern.
Beautiful country over there.
Yeah.
As long as you're going with somebody who knows where to go and protect you and stuff like that, I think you'll be okay. It's just when you go over there and start wandering around like, oh, look at that. Oh, my gosh. Like,
yeah.
people getting snatched off the street.
Why do you have to turn southern? Oh, my gosh.
Well,
I can't believe it.
You're a tourist from Tennessee.
Got ya.
Yeah, I think it's certain towns that you got to watch out for. And
such is life.
Not too bad.
Such is life.
I hear you. Yeah, so and I hear too, like a good thing is make sure you have like their currency. Don't like start waving around American
flashing
dollars.
around American money.
Yeah, make sure you have that. There's another story. If you like the cocaine, did you see customs officials in Fort Lauderdale found 46 pounds of blow hidden inside a shipment of oranges?
Wow.
Oranges.
Why are we importing oranges? Doesn't Florida have enough?
I know you would think so.
That's a red flag.
Yeah, it came in from the Dominican Republic. And they say, I think that's where a lot of the cocaine is coming in from now. I think, I read another story, I think it was last week. They were doing a sting on some Dominicans that were in a boat, and they were watching them, and they're like, okay, it had been reported that, hey, these guys are running cocaine. And so they just kind of waited when the guys started moving around, getting out of the boat. Then they,
swooped in.
They swooped in and got a lot. And they were saying in that a lot of the uptick in the drug running has been Dominicans coming in. So, yeah, they said it had a street value of a couple $100,000. It's fascinating.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day, brought to you by the Champions Beer Fest. It's tomorrow at the Charles F. Dodge City Center right there in Pembroke Pines. We went last year, and it is so much fun. Hundreds of different beers, wine, spirits, food, all kinds of fun sampling. And it's all to benefit Little Smiles. They've adopted Little Smiles as their charity, and so we're so tickled pink to be a part of this whole festival. If you want to come out for a fun day of beer tomorrow, get your tickets at championsbeerfest.com, keyword KVJ Show.
Okay. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, I wonder if anybody on the show has ever done this. 31% of people have ended a phone conversation with an accidental "I love you" to the wrong person.
Definitely.
If you've ever done that. Yeah, you're just like talking to the cable guy and they're going, okay, yep, love you. Okay. Thanks.
Well, maybe you love cable, and without him, you can't have it.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Have you ever done this, and what were the circumstances? You can let us know. Call or text 877-979-WRMF. Interesting stuff. You're talking about the big old story about cartel issues going on in Mexico. Maria's suggesting that Kev the Gringo, if I'm going to go to Mexico City, make sure I get a little protection. I don't know.
You need some. You need some muscle.
Yeah, you coming?
You want a Dolphins cheerleader by your side?
The opposite of muscle.
Yeah, he probably would leave us alone. It'd be too weirded out.
You want some flab?
Clearly, those guys have nothing to lose. And Jason in the chat room said, Virginia, it's actually cheaper for us to import oranges here. We'd seen in Fort Lauderdale, they got like 46 pounds of blow that was in a crate of oranges coming in from the Dominican. It's apparently cheaper to grow and process them. And Southern Gardens, USA Sugar Corps just closed down.
I mean, everybody kind of knows that, but...
Well, sorry. One of my dear friends is a Florida citrus guy, so I always promote Florida citrus, not out of country citrus.
Mm-hmm. And Yasik said, I used to work for an airline, and I won free tickets to Colombia, and I didn't go because I'm Dominican. I didn't want to get arrested for trafficking.
Oh.
Is that legit? Is that really that way?
Well, why would you get arrested for trafficking if you're not trafficking?
I don't know. Maybe they flag all Dominicans thinking, oh, you're Dominican, you got to be trafficking. I don't know.
Or when he gets to Colombia, he just can't help himself and he has to get cocaine.
I have to traffic.
Like, I can't go, guys.
It's just what I do.
This is what happens.
Yeah. Have you ever done this? 31% of people have. They've ended up a conversation with somebody they didn't mean to say I love you to, and they're going, okay, yep, Bob, love you. Wait, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't mean for that to come out. A couple of stories going on here. I know I've done it before. Somebody said, yeah, at a fundraiser, I told the girls working the table, yeah, I love you. But I was trying to say, I love what you guys are doing for the community. We didn't make eye contact the rest of the night.
I did it with FP&L, and I was really tired. I'm talking to them. Like, yeah, okay. And I try to say thank you. I love you. I'm like, oh, I love you. FPL, sorry.
Well, you do love having power.
I do.
Amanda said, I'm a pharmacist, and I said I love you after taking a prescription over the phone from a doctor. Somebody else texted and said, yeah, it was to my boss who was actually calling to lay me off.
Oh.
That's rough.
I ended the phone call with I love you, and it was awkward.
Oh, that's just sad.
Not only do you feel bad about getting fired, but the weirdness of saying you love you. I love you to your boss.
He told everybody in the office, too.
Oh, definitely.
You're not going to believe what happened. I fired the guy, and he told me he loved me. It's really pathetic.
That's why we fired him.
Someone else said I was ordering flooring from Floor & Decor for one of my customers, and the woman was so helpful and nice on the phone. When I said goodbye, I'm like, okay, love you. Slipped out, and we both cracked up laughing. I'm like, I didn't mean that. I'm sorry.
If you're tired, too, sometimes it can just come out automatically.
Especially if you are multitasking and you're trying to, like, do something and talk on the phone and drive. I do that all the time.
Yeah, I'm not the best multitasker in the game. I know you're shocked.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And what's weird is when they say, I love you back. Somebody said, actually did this to my boss. I'm like going, yeah, I love you. And he's like, yeah, I love you too.
Well, that's sweet.
Yeah, what are you doing? That happens. It does happen. So if you've done it, you're like 31% of the people that are out there who have done it. Coming up here, what you got going on this weekend? Some fun stuff is going to be going on in South Florida. We'll let you know the whole rundown on that. And if you're looking for something fun to do this weekend, you got a couple options here. You could take the Gravity Challenge that is going around on TikTok. Have you heard about this, Virginia? Has your daughter done this yet?
Gravity Challenge. I love TikTok, by the way. I fell asleep last night hysterically laughing at it. Did you look at TikTok yesterday?
I did. You know, you and my sister Tina are lovers of TikTok. You both are sending me videos. I'm watching them.
I think TikTok is so your speed. It's a lot of music, so a lot of it is musically based.
It's basically you're lip syncing.
No, that's not what TikTok is.
That's what I keep. Why do you yell at me first of all?
Is not,
are you getting paid for TikTok?
No, but
okay.
Just go deep dive in TikTok.
All right, I will. You know what?
Completely wrong.
Kev, I'm going to leave right now. I'm going to just go take the rest of the day to just go TikTok it up.
Ugh, I'm so disgusted.
How was Usual Suspects?
It's not on Netflix.
Oh, that's such a terrible excuse.
Where am I supposed to find it?
It's on. You can get Usual Suspects anywhere. You can get it on YouTube.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go look today.
Well, the Gravity Challenge, if you want to do it, I really don't get this, but the kids love it. Basically, what you do, you just have someone dump water on your head, or you can dump it on your own head just to prove that gravity works. And a lot of people are playing John Mayer's song Gravity while they do it. Now, the Ice Bucket Challenge.
There's music under a lot of the TikToks. It's either original music or it's like a John Mayer song.
Pull it during commercial. I'm going to be so knee deep in TikTok.
I fell asleep hysterically laughing last night.
Do you like TikTok, Kev?
I don't check it out. I don't know anything about it.
You really need to check it out. It is the best social media in the game.
I'm not going to check it out.
Hands down. It is the most entertaining.
Yeah. Now I think you're overselling it. Now
I am not overselling it. I'm telling you the truth.
I did see one video that I thought was cool. Did you see the one with the dudes that they had reversed the video and they had jumped off the pier?
Yes.
They were doing backflips and all that.
There's quite a few of those.
That was kind of cool. I was like, okay, that's kind of neat. But yeah, I'm not going to go search that out. And if I did, and you look over my shoulder and I'm looking at a bunch of like young teenage boys doing backflips off a pier, you'd be going, what's this guy doing?
See, you're doing it wrong. You're looking at TikTok on YouTube. You need to go and get the TikTok app on your phone.
Is this how you and Panda fight? Panda, you need to take out the trash right now. I'm over here trying to do the work, and yet she's still on my ass, like flies on a rib roast.
But you're not doing it right.
Virginia, these are the top TikTok videos of all time.
But
oh my gosh, you know what?
Put
I'm
the
done.
app on your phone.
I hate TikTok. I'm never watching it now. I'm never watching
Join
it.
me. Oh my
God.
I'm not jumping in.
You're doing it wrong.
It's so good.
Oh my gosh. Can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, seeing a bunch of kids dumping water on their head, I have no interest in that. Like, why would I even care about that?
It looks like everything else that's been out. I've seen people do the mouth. I got a crazy dog nose and I'm singing. It's poor man's Snapchat, Kev.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's so much more.
And I love watching TikTok on YouTube. Oh, it's the best way to watch it, Kev.
Yeah, it sounds great.
I don't think you're doing it right. Look, I'm tired of trying to lead this horse to water. Just be thirsty, girl.
Leave this horse alone.
Be thirsty.
Here's another fun challenge. This is something you might want to do this weekend. It's called Pizza Roulette.
I saw this. This is cool.
Okay, this is kind of neat. Tell me if you like this idea. For Pizza Roulette, what you do, you get a pizza and you put ghost pepper extract on just one slice.
Oh, my gosh.
You can't see it. You have no idea which slice has the ghost pepper extract. Then everybody grabs a piece of pizza and they eat it, and then you just look at each other's face, and you will know pretty quickly who got the ghost pepper extract piece of pizza.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, I think that's pretty awesome.
That's funny.
And then that person should have to pick up the, cost of the pizza or something.
I love it.
Yeah.
Are we doing that on Monday?
I think we should.
I think we should.
Yeah, Pizza Roulette.
I wonder who get the hot stuff. And I wonder if Virginia's even playing. Let me guess, she's going to make the pizza, but she doesn't get to play.
Well, I'll be able to know which piece it is.
Yeah.
The witch needs to be
she
in
always
this
jumps up.
Yeah, I'll take care. I'll get everything set up for you, Kev.
I got a calf.
Kev, I got it.
I do have all that spicy stuff. I got it.
I say we have Suits, the kid, the prodigy, make it, and then we take it. We take it from Suits.
Okay. So Suits is the one that doesn't get the hot piece?
Yeah. We'll let our hot piece get a hot piece. Virginia.
Did you see that they are now doing a replica of the Barbie Dream House? Is the latest Airbnb?
Yes, it's a real house you can rent, and it is stunning.
That's pretty cool, huh?
Oh my gosh, it is sick.
That's neat. It's a cool concept.
They're doing a lot of these now with Airbnb. I let my son know because in Ann Arbor, they're going to land the Goodyear blimp. It's going to be the weekend that Michigan is playing Notre Dame. And I think it's only $150. You can rent out the blimp. Now, it doesn't take off, but you can sleep inside that, the capsule thing they have on the blimp. But you can say, I spent the night in the Goodyear blimp. They're doing an Airbnb for that weekend.
That's not my game.
Not your game?
Never been a fan of the blimp.
No.
Always been frightened of it.
You have, huh?
It's large, the structure of it in the sky.
Well, you don't get on the sky. You just stay on the ground.
I hear you. Blimp's a blimp. It's a blimp.
Okay. They're actually pretty cool.
I just don't like large structures.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why I'm intimidated by you sometimes.
I get it. Okay, so if you had your dream Airbnb, it could be anything.
Okay.
If you could turn anything into an Airbnb, where would you want to stay?
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Little chocolate river when you wake up in the morning.
It's pretty fabulous.
Okay. I'm kind of curious. What is the best answer? If you could stay anywhere as an overnight Airbnb, where would you stay?
I'm in the right lane, right?
Yeah,
We're talking
are.
about
Absolutely. Anything is open up, yeah. The Goodyear Blimp is a place you can get on Airbnb. Even the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. I think they're doing that where you can stay in that thing for a price. And now people are like saying, okay, yeah, let's do this. In fact, I think the Versace mansion, I know you can stay there.
Yeah, it's a
Not cheap.
hotel. Yeah, I mean, it's very expensive.
Queen and I were looking, I think it's like $800 a night.
Oh.
Something like that. I was like, gosh, that's
This
crazy.
Airbnb Barbie house, it's in Malibu, and they're calling it the Malibu Dream House.
Yeah.
It's got a water slide that goes from the second story, a pink water slide that goes down into the pool. This thing is sweet.
Oh, I always wanted a water slide. Not even the pool. I just wanted the slide. Sorry, I'm a lot of breath. I was dancing.
Someone was doing the hot stepper.
Oh, he was.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
is that what that was?
That's how I'm losing weight, dog. I'm dancing every day.
It was the warm stepper.
I really am dancing every day in my courtyard for
Yeah.
like 20 minutes.
Kind of like a Footloose kind of angry dance.
Yeah, like kind of
Kevin Bacon.
A little bit like that. Absolutely like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know you want to see a piece of that.
Like how Cut Ren was.
Yeah, exactly.
They look great. Some pretty good suggestions here. Somebody said, what about Harry Potter's Hogwarts castle? If that thing were legit and real,
Yeah.
you imagine doing Airbnb and staying there?
What about the Haunted Mansion at Disney? That'd be fun.
I don't hate it.
Well, I know. I think don't they actually have a room in the Magic Kingdom in the castle?
They do. It's like in Cinderella's castle where you can like stay there now, but it's super
It's
expensive.
like 10 grand or something, isn't it?
Yeah. And I don't think they rent it to just anybody. Like you have to I have the 10 grand and be special.
Yeah, I think so. It's kind of like that thing that they got at Atlantis in the Bahamas. It's that
Yes.
connecting room. I heard like Michael Jackson would stay there and stuff.
$25,000 a night.
Mm-hmm. Somebody said the castle from Downton Abbey. That would be pretty cool to have as an Airbnb. Lauren is on here from Wellington. Lauren, if you could Airbnb anything and stay there for a night, what would you choose?
Ever since I was a kid, I've been wanting to go to the Beetlejuice house.
Oh, yes. I am with you. There's nothing better than the Beetlejuice house.
Yeah, that would
is
be a lot
so
of fun.
cool.
Somebody said, what about the Playboy Mansion? Yeah.
I don't know. Something about that grotto always kind of made. I feel like the grotto's gross inside. Like when they go in the water area, I've heard some stories about that whole area, what happens in there. I don't know.
I'm not intrigued by the Playboy Mansion.
Yeah.
Wouldn't do it for you. Somebody said Richard Branson's Island.
Oh, yeah.
Airbnb there. That'd be kind of cool to check that out. Somebody else said, I have a feeling JBird would get behind this. Castle Grayskull.
Oh, my gosh. I didn't know that was an option.
It is. Anything's an option.
Okay, well then if
Thundercats? Is that what that was?
If that's Grayskull is a Masters of the Universe.
Okay.
Okay, then I want to stay on the Death Star.
You could.
Or even the Cantina from Star Wars.
No, Cantina, really?
Can I get an amen on that?
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
All right.
For me, all of my like Airbnb stuff, if I could stay anywhere, I know you guys would hate it, but it's all sports stuff. Ohio Stadium, imagine that. For me, that'd be amazing being able to like stay there. Like, oh my gosh, I'm spending the night in Ohio Stadium. Also, Wrigley Field would be very cool because they got so many awesome bars in Wrigleyville that's all around it. You could do bar hopping and they'd be like, yeah, I'm just going to go spend the night in Wrigley
Why
Field.
don't they do that? They should put hotel rooms in these stadiums.
I know.
That would be so smart.
Be amazing.
The Field of Dreams, the cornfield field.
But you'd be camping.
Stay at that house. No, they had a house
okay,
on
the house
thing.
that's there. Yeah,
that would be awesome.
That could be cool. Fenway Park. I think that's in the middle of a big bar district in Boston. That'd be kind of cool. What about the White House? If you could Airbnb the White House, would you stay there?
No.
Yeah,
Really?
I
You
would.
are you serious? You wouldn't stay at the White House?
I hate politics.
But you're not running for office. You're just going to bed.
I don't want nothing to do with it.
I mean, think of like every president since John Quincy Adams has lived there.
Dog, Abraham Lincoln pooped there.
Does nothing for me.
Big time. Yeah, you're right. He has definitely. He's taken a
Lincoln Logs?
Lincoln Logs.
And he's one of the tallest presidents, if not the tallest.
So you think he had the biggest poos?
I mean, it's debatable. Lincoln Logs.
No, I
Well
think it was
played.
Taft.
Yeah,
I think Taft
you're
had
right.
the-
Taft. I think that's on record, by the way.
I think I studied that in 4th grade.
Who was the one president that he would sit on the pot and he was very brazen? He'd talk about going to the bathroom. There was a president that was always talking about going to the bathroom. And
That was
Roosevelt?
Roosevelt. Teddy
Yeah.
Roosevelt. Yeah, walk softly and carry a big stick.
The big stick was actually a giant turd.
Your president/poop comedy's on point in Virginia.
She's in her lane.
She's definitely in her. See, maybe you are into politics.
Yeah. Somebody said Buckingham Palace.
That would be cool.
Yes, that the Louvre.
Yes.
France. There's a lot of castles that would be really amazing if you could Airbnb.
Oh,
Yeah.
Versailles would be amazing.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's a lot of places like that that would be very cool. Somebody said Winterfell. Oh, if you like Game of Thrones. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff like that that you could use in Airbnb. Great suggestions. Who knows? I mean, and you're right. They may start saying, yeah, why not? I mean, rent this out every single night, and you're doing it for like $1,000 a night, and people just to say that they did.
The house from the Goonies, I know that was up for sale at one point.
Yeah, it was. I'm not sure what exactly happened to that. So, I don't know. Somebody's debating saying that actually it was Grover Cleveland that took the biggest pill.
Grover Cleveland.
Okay, all right. I respect them doing the research.
Every tubby president is up for it.
That ain't cool.
And Lincoln wasn't even tubby, but he's just long.
Yes.
He makes a long poo.
Yeah, you're right.
Skinny, but long.
And it's got a little hat on it.
Like Mr. Hanky.
Oh, hello.
Hello, kids.
407 turds ago.
We're sick.
Yeah, we are sick, yeah.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news.
Yeah, what?
So many people on there. Ow!
One of the problems with having your name tattooed on your neck is that when the cops come question you about a warrant they have for you with your name on it for forgery, and you give them a fake name, they probably won't believe you. Happened to a guy in Illinois. He has his name tattooed right on his neck, and they're like, Mark? We got a warrant for your arrest. My name's not Mark. Why do you have Mark tattooed on your neck then?
That's my boyfriend.
Amazingly, he was arrested. How about that, huh?
Shocker.
Yeah. Gotta tell you, they live by a different code in Pakistan. Apparently, if you're an electrician who is trying to collect late payment, you may not get it if the guy you're trying to collect it from has a pet lion.
Oh, my gosh. That's intimidating.
And apparently he said, I'll pay you when you get past me pet lion.
I feel like a pet lion can turn on you at any given point.
Of course.
I think that happened. Didn't that happen before? Locally?
Yeah, ask Siegfried and Roy.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Tiger, but same thing.
I thought that was another local story where
It's all in the killer cat category.
Thank you.
lion turned on somebody.
Yeah, probably. Police in Ohio, they busted into a lingerie shop that was actually secretly operating as an illegal strip club in the back.
Oh, that's sexy.
You're from Ohio. How's the lingerie stores there?
They're not good. It's not anything you want to go see. And they said apparently everybody there was packing heat, including the strippers.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes the lap dance a little bit more exciting, huh? No?
I'm fascinated. I like it when there's any kind of like a fake store and then the real store is like in the back and you have to know like the password.
We call that a front.
I love a front.
Yeah, they do that. In fact, those are the speakeasies. My cousin was telling me they got one in Lauderdale that he went to. He said it was really cool and showed me a photo of it. And
I'm fascinated.
I think they have one in Delray too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're kind of all over the place. They're like behind like a bookshelf or something. You got to know and you got to knock or something like that.
That's so cool.
I know. I can never find them. I really can't.
I gotta go with somebody that knows where to go.
People always tell me about them, and I'm always walking up and down the street. I can't find it.
I think that's the point. They're trying to keep people like us out.
And it works great for me because I can never find it. I'm like, where is this?
You gotta get your cousin to take us.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to have somebody because I'm too dumb to find them.
Otherwise, you'll be walking around the place knocking on every part of the wall.
Yeah.
Looking like a dummy.
Yeah. There's an interesting little angle. They say there's a bar in Tokyo that only lets people in if they're alone.
Bird?
Can I go now?
You're perpetually allowed to go.
I guess maybe you go there alone, then you meet up with new people. That's the angle. But just tell your buddy to come in a minute later.
Is this some weird, freaky sex place?
Because he's in if it is.
I'm not going unless it is. Yes. To let you know, I know we talked about this. A court in New Jersey has ruled that you cannot watch porn if your car is in park.
Well, yeah, because we know what you're doing if it's in park.
Yeah, I mean,
Apparently, if you're driving, you
people
watch porn.
can see you. The cars around you, the cars at the red light, the car behind you in the drive-thru, they can see what you're watching.
Very rare do I just read a menu and not order something. You know what I mean? Very rare does someone watch porn and not do something. It's not like you're just.
Are you talking about the 5-finger party?
I'm just saying, if you're parked and you're watching that, we know what's going on.
We do, huh?
Well, no one just watches porn just to watch it, right? Oh, I love this scene. Look at the camera angle.
Well, I've heard about guys that'll like watch it together. Are they doing that?
No, they're not. I guess you're right. Good point.
Something tells me with your baseball past, you've sat in a room with guys and watched porn.
Before every game, Virginia, that's what we would do. 'Cause that's what you want to hear.
It is what she wants to hear.
Oh, I know. Just give it to her. You know? Just give her what she wants.
All right, and that is your whacked out news here on the KVJ show. Coming up, we have got some more tickets, I believe, to Halloween Horror Nights. Correct, Denny's? Yes, we do.
Fancy.
Going to be playing a round of little kid or drunk adult. You tell us a story of something dumb you have done. Did you leave out the part? Did you do it when you were a little kid or when you were a drunk adult? We try to guess. If we're stumped, you get tickets to Halloween Horror Nights. Keep your stories short and entertaining. Call us now, 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show.
This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach.
Oh, yeah. Virginia is going to have a big drinking weekend, looks like.
Party, party.
Yeah. You're going to be at the Champions Beer Fest at the Charles F. Dodge City Center in Pembroke Pines tomorrow.
Yes, I am. All to benefit Little Smiles. So it's drinking with a purpose.
Okay.
That makes you feel better.
That does
about
make
yourself.
you feel slightly better about the problem you have. Because you're like, it's for the kids.
You're right.
Shots.
Okay. All right. So you got that going on. And then on Sunday, it's Oktoberfest at the American German Club from 12 to 2.
Such a fun party.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't get any better.
Yeah, you doing the Baron Jaeger shots again this week, do you think?
Kevin, who you talking?
Okay.
You're talking to a witch in the heart of Halloween. Of course he's doing that.
They're just so good, Kevin.
Yeah.
I can't help myself.
They look delicious.
And they have a lot of honey in them, so I kind of look at it like it's medicine. Honey's good for your throat.
Right.
That's for some reason I feel like when I drink ginger ale soda, like you know what, it helps settle your stomach. It's healthy soda.
Yeah, ginger's healthy.
And it's not at all. There's so many calories in ginger ale.
Okay, well, we got something else fun for you this weekend. Little Kid or Drunk Adult is the game we're playing for Halloween Horror Nights tickets here. You tell us a story of something dumb that you did, and we try to guess if you were a little kid or a drunk adult when you did it. Okay, we have got Zach on here with the first story today. What up, Zach?
Hello?
Hello, Zach.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, not much. What you do, man?
Are you high? Are we doing that game?
No, this is drunk.
No, I'm actually at work, so I'm a little trying to do two things at once right now.
Okay. All right.
Well, blow off the job. This is important right here.
You're right. It's big ticket. Big ticket. Okay, so here's what we got. Little kid or drunk adult. Tell us the dumb thing you did, Zach.
All right, so I was on the toilet, going to the bathroom, and I leaned forward, and I fell forward, and I split my junk open on a marble cabinet.
Oh, man.
I got my answer.
Oh, man. Wow.
Split the junk, huh?
Wow. It's probably like you ever seen like a hot dog when you leave it in the microwave too long?
Yeah.
That's how I was raised on hot dogs. Every hot dog we had was split open.
Wow. Oof. That's rough.
That's a terrible story.
Okay,
It's a great story, but it's a terrible story. I think he's a drunk adult, honestly.
Drunk adult when he did that?
I do.
Oh, that'd be terrible. Can you imagine the horror of that? To be drunk and have your junk split open? That'd be terrible. Virginia, what's your read on this?
My read is drunk adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With confidence. I honestly don't think there's any way in heck he's going to be a little kid on this one.
I feel like it's a little kid kind of thing. That's, yeah.
Hey, everybody, look, it's Kevin Wrongston.
Yeah. Zach, were you a little kid or a drunk adult?
Kevin got it. I was a little kid.
Yeah, what were you saying? All right. right, very nice. Okay.
Look at you, Kevin.
Yeah, my mom was actually in the bathroom with me, and she brought me out into the living room, and I passed out. Last thing I remember.
Wow.
You had to go to the hospital?
I honestly don't remember. It was so long ago. I just passed out. I looked down and I saw like bubbles and blood, and I passed out.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing. That's what the body does for you. It'll knock you out, so you have to deal with it. Yeah.
I've never. I wish I would be knocked out when pain happens like that. I'm always wide awake.
Wide awake.
Yeah.
Feeling every inch.
Never been more alert.
Went through a window, very wide awake. I wanted to really pass out.
Yeah. All right, well, Zach getting the hook up there. Our final pair of Halloween Horror Nights tickets, one-day park-to-park tickets, and a complimentary parking pass. That is some good stuff there for you to check out. If you like the horror and the frightening stuff, got something else for you as well. Spookyville is going to be going on. You can get that.
Is that a thing in Orlando?
No.
It's at the South Florida Fairgrounds.
Is that a thing here in West Palm Beach?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So, Jason, shut up. Just let Kevin do his job.
Always stepping on Kevin.
Oh, you got a lot of nerve, lady.
I add to Kevin.
That's funny.
Yeah, I got a 4-pack of tickets to Yesteryear Village at the South Florida Fairgrounds. It's a safe Halloween event for kids 10 and under with trick-or-treating, kiddie train, live music, petting zoo, and arts and crafts. It is open Friday through Sunday. You can get details at spookyvilleyyv.com. And that YYV is for Yesteryear Village, spookyvilleyyv.com. That's where they have it going on. And I'll let you know, too, some parents let me know about the X Scream. That is the annual haunted house that they put on at G-Star High School of the Arts.
Ooh, that's a good school.
Yeah, free tuition public school here in Palm Beach County. It's the 15th year that they've done this. They've designed all the props, the makeup, the costumes, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, wow. I bet it's awesome.
Yeah. So some really cool stuff. The next couple of weekends they got it going on. Starts at 8 o'clock. The last ticket is sold at 11 p.m. Tickets are $13 for adults, $10 for kids. And if you mention that you heard about X Scream on the KVJ show, you'll get a discount of $3 off the total price of admission. So there you go. Some really cool stuff that you can go and check out if you want to go do that. Check out G-Star. And they sent some of the makeup they did if you're watching KVJ TV.
Ooh, that is well done.
I mean, legit.
It makes you want to barf, doesn't it?
We got to get them for the KVJ horror movie next year.
Yeah.
We know people at the G-Star school. They're lovely.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah,
we are on a budget, though. Hope they can work for free.
Yeah, they're students.
Oh, I love it.
They're high school kids.
Gotta love students because
they don't know better.
They don't know better.
They're young and unjaded.
There you go. All right, coming up here in a couple of minutes on the KVJ show. Got a lot more, including JBird's thought for the day. So if you're trying to put everything into perspective here in life.
You're really selling that early. I got to make sure this is good.
Well, you're setting the tone for the weekend, sweet cheeks.
I cannot let the Kevin Ralston down.
Yes. Thank you, Bird. You got to bring something good, man, as we get this thing going off here on a Friday.
You're listening to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, I love all the prying deep questions that we get here. Somebody would like JBird's expertise and get his opinion on this. I have a feeling that JBird likes snack mix. So they said, JBird, what would be in your ultimate snack mix? You see sometimes people take a bunch of stuff and they'll kind of mix it all together. Was that like that Moose Munch?
Oh, like that poppycock?
Yeah, what is it? What is it? The Moose Munch is like chocolate pretzels and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, Moose Munch is from Harry and David. It's got like the chocolate-covered popcorn with the caramel.
I'll tell you who does a good job is Chex Mix. They do. They got a lot of big different kind of bags. They got that. It's like the muddy. It's got chocolate. It's got powder on it. Everything. It's almost got like chocolate dried cream in there. It's so good. I'll get you some.
I can go to Publix.
I think it's better if you get it as a present. Isn't it always better?
Yeah, so what would be in your ultimate snack mix?
You going sweet? You going salt there? You going sweet and salty? What do you want?
Whatever you want.
Oh, one of the best things to get is at Christmas. My sister-in-law always gets us that popcorn tin with the butter, the caramel, and the cheese. You can't put enough seasoning either on that popcorn. I love an over-seasoned popcorn kernel.
Muddy Buddies. Muddy Buddies. That's what they're called. Thank you, Jamie, in the chat room. So I get excited.
You have Tourette's?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Muddy Buddies.
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay, let me see. You've got a suggestion here because mine would be kettle chips, cashews, pistachios, honey mustard pretzel bites, corn checks, and throw in some Cocoa Krispies.
That's yours?
No, that's what the person who's asking you what yours would be.
Fat Kevin, if I may bend your ear for a second.
Yeah.
There is, do you remember the potato sticks that come in a little can?
Yes.
Cover them in chocolate.
Oh, yes.
And then throw a little bit of, you can throw a little cinnamon on there if you want. Throw some nuts.
Yeah.
But the good kind of nuts.
Right.
The kind
Kevin, if I may bend your elephant ear for a second.
Oh,
okay.
Taco in a bag. What?
Taco in a bag is kind of like poop in your pants. It's really... I've seen little kids eat them before a Little League game and then like crap themselves rounding second base. You can keep your taco in a bag.
I love taco in a bag.
Taco in a bag is gnarly.
No, it's not.
It is. I've had
You've
it.
never had it right.
I've had it from concession stands, from Lake Park. And
Have you had my taco in a bag?
I've had your Christmas.
Well, that sounds dirty.
That does sound dirty.
Easy there.
I've had
Easy.
your Christmas in a cup.
Yeah.
That was Thanksgiving in a cup.
Wasn't any better.
I like some of the stuff that's in the Gardettos, but I don't like everything in the Gardettos. Like, I take a couple of things out of the Gardettos. You ever had that?
The
Snack
rye
mix?
chip.
It's got like a rye chip. It's got like an orange stick. I don't even know what that orange stick is, but I kind of like that thing.
The star is the big flat toast-looking thing.
That's the rye chip.
That's the best one.
Yeah.
In fact, I think they even make just the rye chip.
Because I think what happens is the rye chip soaks up more of the seasoning than any other thing in the bag, and so you get it, and it's crispy, and it's salty, and it's just heaven.
I think we all know too when you get the mix with the peanuts and the M&Ms and all that stuff in there. What's the weak link on that one?
The pretzel.
It's either the raisin or the pretzel.
Yeah, I wouldn't put pretzels in my ultimate snack mix. I would put those
no.
orange sticky things. I like those. I think I'd have some M&Ms in there. I like that, a little salty and sweet.
But a soft pretzel with beer cheese, now you're talking.
Do you want some?
Yeah, but that's not a snack mix.
Yeah, well, Virginia's.
I know, she keeps saying it's taco in a bag and
bit killer over here. Taco
Sorry.
in a bag.
I try to fancy it up.
Yeah, I know. I know, Tequesta. You're ruining the bit.
yeah. Talking about what you would put in your ultimate snack mix. What are the items that are on it? And I will flag it at 5. Somebody said a lot of times people will just grab some of the Frito-Lay stuff. Those little mini Doritos, have you ever seen those? Those are kind of good to have in a snack mix. Along with the little mini Cheetos. Apparently they do this where you can get like little Funyuns in there and they put all those kind of together into one snack mix.
Interesting you bring that up because it's kind of, I did 2 lists. I did a sweet, I did a salty.
You did? Okay, that's good that you put in the extra work.
I was working really hard during all waterfalls.
This is the kind of assignment he likes. That's the kind of stuff he gets A's on.
It's controversial. I'm taking a little bit of Virginia because she's talking about all this food in the bag. I want to be innovative with what I got going on over here.
Okay. All right. We'll go with your list. We'll get a letter grade on it. This is the homework assignment. The ultimate snack mix. 5 items tops. Can't exceed that. What do you got, JBird?
For my first list, I've got McDonald's or Wendy's French fry. Hear me out. It's in the bag. You also can prepare that and make it kind of like dry style so it doesn't rot if you were to put
like
that...
almost like the little crunchy nugget fry that you get at the bottom of the...
Exactly, Kevin.
Oh,
Thank you,
interesting.
Fat Kevin.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Mixed in with some Kit Kat bar, chunks of Kit Kat bar.
Yeah.
Then put pieces of Subway or Jersey Mike's chocolate chip cookie, pieces, little chunks in there.
Yeah.
Shake it up. Also, pieces of sugar cone, and then...
Sugar cone, okay.
Like from an ice cream cone, the sugar cone crunched up, baby chocolate covered marshmallows, and you mix that baby up. Oh my gosh, sweets galore. You have a hint of the salt, but it's overwhelming sweet. That's list 1.
Pretty good. Pretty good. I would give Virginia, what would you give that as a letter grade?
I mean, that's a solid A-.
I agree. A-. The cone was the only one I'm like, oh, maybe. Wasn't completely sold on that, but I think 4 out of 5 at least I'm way into. A-.
Yeah, well, I can tell I'm not talking to Fat Kevin, and I'd appreciate if I could have him in the room.
You should be happy. You never got A's ever.
Very, very hurtful and very accurate.
Okay.
Second lesson, I'll be quick.
That's why it hurts. If it's not true, it doesn't hurt at all. It's true, it hurts.
I got a couple A's in
Yeah.
PE.
In PE.
And home ec.
Because you on the baseball team.
And I got one in jazzercise. I did. Or aerobics. I called it jazzercise, but it was aerobics. Because all the hot girls were in that class. It was an elective.
Of course it was.
Second bag, breadcrumbs. You know the kind of the dried breadcrumbs that have good flavor to it.
Italian seasoning in them.
You know what I like.
I do.
Mixed in with some of those onion rings you're talking about, but you can buy them in a bag that you put on salads.
Okay.
Very flavorful. Mix that in with a old item that's no longer around. These Snyder's barbecue pretzels. Don't know why they took them out.
Oh, yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
So good. Then coming back to that that salt, Bud's chicken and seafood fries. I know that it is, you think I'm doing a plug, but they're crinkled, they're thick, they're going to soak up all of this stuff.
Okay.
And then you add a little cheese drip to it all. Just a little cheese drip, make it messy. Make it real wet.
That's an item? Okay.
Cheese drip?
So 5, the cheese drip counts as one of your 5?
It's the star.
Okay.
He's not impressed.
Well,
he thinks you're too busy.
Yeah.
I am.
Am I wrong?
Again, I own what I am.
Yeah.
I am a little
You're
much.
busy, he's judgy.
Yeah. That's what we're doing here. Yeah. What would you give that as a letter grade, Virginia?
That one's a B. That was a B because, I mean, if I need a spoon, it's just too much.
It said the woman who let off a taco in a bag.
Well, this is snack. You can pour taco in a bag right in your mouth.
I don't think you know what taco in a bag gets real messy, gets glumpy.
I love it.
Okay. Lay out some judgment, some grades here. Got some suggestions. Do you have a list by any chance, Virginia? I don't want to help you.
I mean, I just wanted to tell you what you should do at the movie theaters because I love doing this. Me and Mags did this over the weekend.
Okay.
Get the biggest popcorn.
Okay.
And then get a box of Milk Duds and a box of peanut M&Ms and pour it into the popcorn and then mix it all up. And it's so yummy.
Hey, Kev, 1987 called. They want Virginia's meal back. I mean, give me a break.
Here's what you do.
So cutting edge. Oh, you threw your candy and popcorn. Weak. All right, Tequesta, we heard your failure. What about you, Kev?
I do like the pretzel bites where you're talking about from Snyder's. I think that is awesome to throw in there. That's one of the favorites. There's some other elements that people throwing out here are pretty good, like peanut M&Ms. I like that. I think that would be great in there. Somebody's mix is peanut M&Ms, Reese's Pieces, gotcha, Spanish peanuts. I'm not sure what the Spanish version is.
I've had them before.
Okay. They say dried cranberries and Cheetos.
Get out of here with that dried
cranberries.
cranberry.
Yeah.
Come on. You had
Everything
me.
else was great. You got 4 out of 5 are solid.
Unfortunately, that one item, you're out. We got to block you.
I got to block you?
It drops you to a B. Drops you to a
drops
B.
you a letter grade.
Yeah. Okay, here's another one. Ultimate Snack Mix. They're 5. They go beef jerky, corn nuts, chocolate coffee beans, sesame sticks, and licorice.
Ooh, licorice and coffee beans.
Okay, maybe that's all relative. That's a D for me.
That is an F.
Okay.
Oh, you're so strict.
No, coffee beans and licorice, I wish there was a lower grade to give.
Dark chocolate coffee beans are incredible.
It sounds very fancy.
Pair them with like a Marcona almond. Ugh.
Licorice? I got to be drinking to eat licorice.
Okay, what about this Ultimate Snack Mix here? What letter grade do you give it? Cashew coconut flakes, M&Ms, sunflower seeds, and granola, and they stopped at 4.
Well, then you get you
Incomplete.
get a C minus because it's incomplete.
Yeah, granola, sunflower seeds.
I kind of like giving out grades. It's very powerful.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. This will be the only time you're given this much power.
Okay, what about this one? Here you go. Next Ultimate Snack Mix. There are 5. Butter popcorn, Sticks thin potato chips, the one you're talking
2
about.
2 for 2, baby.
Yogurt covered pretzels, crunchy Cheetos, and salty peanuts.
4 to 5. I got to give you a B minus.
Oh, B minus.
The yogurt was that offensive. I'm sorry. I am not grading on a curve.
I'm going A minus on mine. I thought that was pretty good. But the butter popcorn, I would change that up to probably like a cheese covered popcorn.
Oh man, Virginia's in my head with that three-peat of popcorn. The
cheesy popcorn. When you go back and forth between the cheesy and the caramel. Oh.
I always think while I'm eating that, I go, there's no way I'm gonna like anything better than the caramel. I'm only gonna eat the caramel. Then I start getting in the butter. I go, there's no way anything's better than the butter. And then I get the cheese. Cheese is the best.
Just the combo of going back and forth, and it's so good.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you're making Bird want to get real dirty.
All right, what do you think about this list? Butter air popcorn, caramel chips, chocolate-covered bacon, Cheetos, and honey roasted cashews. That's pretty solid.
That's pretty solid. I mean, this person took the time.
That's a solid A, Virginia, isn't it?
I agree.
Yeah.
Chocolate-covered bacon. I forgot about you.
Yeah.
Caramel knocks you down a grade. It's okay.
Come on,
not going to
man.
win you the tournament.
Caramel
great.
chips.
You get a B.
You know what I used to like? There weren't butterscotch chips. You ever had those?
I'm not a big butterscotch
Oh, I love
guy.
the butterscotch chips.
Butterscotch is delicious.
It was amazing, yes. Used to love those.
Did I ever give you one of those shots, the buttery nipple?
Oh, you have given me those.
Yeah.
Oh,
Those are good.
those are
It
delicious.
makes me feel like we're in the 70s.
I used to
and we're
drink those a lot in
drinking
92.
them. Yeah, I know. 92.
I still drink them.
72. It's such an old person drink.
Okay, ultimate snack mix, M&M's, pistachios, mini pretzels, white cheddar popcorn, and Teddy Grahams.
I mean, the fact that you're going to throw mini pretzels into the mix in an adult conversation, I'm sorry, I'm dropping you down to a D. Pretzels get you a D in this room.
Kind of feel like having a snack mix party, though, this weekend. Doesn't that sound great?
You're not going to have it. Because I will clear everything right now, and we will get this going.
This is my final weekend. Like I said, I got through this weekend, and Monday I'm back on it, man. It's tough.
I'll wreck my
I go
diet.
strict on Monday.
If you say we're doing a snack party on Saturday, I'm 5 days deep in this.
Sounds like fun, doesn't it?
I will snack it up. I will get Fat Kevin all he wants.
Okay, one more. You got cookie dough, Kit Kat, Reese's Pieces, Oreo, and Doritos. Would that make a good snack mix?
B+.
Really?
Oreo,
Okay.
There was another one in there. What was
It was cookie dough, Reese's Pieces, Doritos.
Cookie dough can be a bit of a bully ingredient sometimes.
All right, okay. Couple ideas for you if you want to have a snack mix weekend.
People are saying I'm such a snack jerk.
Oh, yeah, snack jerk. That's your title, baby.
Your decision-making skills are on point. You're listening to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Well, looking for stuff to do this weekend. I know a lot of people just maybe want to stay inside, chill, do some binge watching. Something to check out is if you liked Breaking Bad, they got that El Camino, a Breaking Bad movie that is out that you can watch.
I thought I saw that out last weekend. I think it's been out for a little bit.
Yeah,
is it good?
6.5 million people have checked it out. You could ask 6.5 million people. That's what they're saying. So the numbers are apparently pretty solid. So, a lot of people are checking it out if you want to do that. The one thing, though, to be mindful of is if you are using somebody else's Netflix account, Netflix says that they are monitoring accounts that they believe are being shared and are looking into consumer-friendly ways of preventing you from doing it.
Uh-oh.
And apparently, murder is consumer-friendly.
They'll come to your house
Yes.
and kill you.
They will. Yep. They've just hired an army of ninjas.
Well, they
Virginia.
got the guys from Narcos.
Yes, they did.
It's their show.
That's what they're going to be doing, yes. So no imminent changes are in the pipeline, but they're going to start cracking down.
Anybody who uses their sister's password in here nervous?
I used to. I actually found out that I do have my own Netflix account. I've been using it, so if you want to use mine, go for it.
Okay.
I don't want to get shot.
Oh, you're not going to get shot.
You don't think so, huh?
No.
Not sure, but you don't think so. Yeah, this is something that's pretty nerdy here. Router names. I guess this is when you have your internet wireless, you got the Wi-Fi thing going on. You have a router set up in your home and you can give it a name.
Oh, yeah. When we lived down in Miami, the people that lived by us had some real dirty... I can't even say on the radio what their little thing was.
Yeah, so whenever, and you notice that whenever you get online, you're looking for an internet connection, you can app it on your phone or on your computer. You have all those options, and so you can see everybody around you and what they have for their wireless internet and what the names are. And so people like doing that, either freaking their neighbors out or making their neighbors laugh. And so they took submissions for the best and most creative router names. Here are the top 5. This is probably on nerdblog.com. Number 1, best router name, Pretty Fly for a Wi-Fi.
That's cute.
It's cute.
Nerdy giggles.
Number 2, Bill Y, the Science Phi.
Kind of lost me on that one.
Number 3 for the best router names, This LAN is my LAN. LAN. Get it? LAN.
It's mildly amusing, yeah.
Number 4, best router names, FBI surveillance van. If you check that on your name, FBI's outside.
Oh my God. If you really want to freak somebody out, you like murder lover.
I'm watching you.
Oh God. Yeah.
Murder lover. Okay. Number 5's kind of close. I watch you shower.
Okay.
Best router names. So we were asking people on the KVJ Show Facebook page what is their router names. Amanda, her router name is the Michael Scott Paper Company.
I love it. That's one of my favorite storylines in the whole show. It's so good.
That's from The Office?
It is. It's from season 5.
Okay. Gabriel, his is Lantastic Voyage. Okay, right? L-A-N, Lantastic.
We get it.
Farah's is Bite Me, B-Y-T-E. And Hank's router name is Pornado.
Pornado.
It seems to fit Hank.
Do you have one? What's yours?
Mine is Kevin Ralston.
Is that all it is? Oh, man.
You know I'm so basic.
Try to guess mine.
Snacks galore.
No, Virginia should get it.
Your baseball number.
It's in there. It's part of it.
Oh, is it
Bigfoot? And then your baseball number.
Bigfoot 17, yeah.
That's yours? What's your password?
Bigfoot 17.
Oh, okay. So it's Bigfoot 17 and Bigfoot 17?
No, Bigfoot 7. Oh, my password. I don't even know. Oh, I think my password is...
Your password's probably Bigfoot 17.
No, my router is Bigfoot 17.
Yeah.
I think my password...
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I should say that.
No, you shouldn't.
Yeah, but you probably could figure it out, actually.
It's your social, which is...
No, it's not my social, because that's too long and that's so much memory.
It's your
17,
PIN.
17, 17.
No, it's not. There is a 17 in there, though.
It's your PIN number from your ATM card.
Pin purchase 17?
No, it's not. I'll tell you during the break.
I like it. I kind of like this one. Somebody texts in their router name. Wi-Fi so serious. Oh. It's kind of clever, huh?
Cute.
Okay, that's cute. I like that. Throw it on the list. And somebody just letting you know, El Camino is not good. If you don't watch it, it will leave you with a better story. So, apparently, if you're a Breaking Bad fan, they're saying don't watch El Camino.
That's a shame. Netflix is pushing it hard.
Yeah.
Every time I watch something, it tries to put it back to El Camino, and then I start watching El Camino, and I'm like, I didn't even watch Breaking Bad, so you're just talking to the wrong audience.
I'd seen something today that apparently Netflix is starting to feel a little bit of the pinch with some of the other streaming services coming on.
Oh, they're coming for them.
From Amazon and, with Disney, that they are really starting to sweat it.
They definitely know it's going to take a big piece of their pie.
They've been living high on the hog for a long time.
Yeah, they have. I mean, they really have been, for the most part, unchallenged. I know there's been a few others around.
But not like this.
Hulu's, but not like this.
Yeah, I mean, I have Hulu. I guess I ordered it and I have it. It's not that great. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Have you watched it?
I watch it for something you would hate. Alfred Hitchcock Presents. Old. Yeah, you'd hate it.
Mm-hmm. People are guessing your password is likely KVJ17.
Hell no.
Okay, all right.
Hell no.
I'm just checking. All right, we got the After the Show podcast that is going to be coming up here. You can check it out live in just about 15 minutes on YouTube. Easy for you to do. In fact, if you go on there and you subscribe and you click that little bell, it'll let you know exactly when we go live. So, boom, we'll make it really easy for you to check out all the stuff that we got up there. Also, we added up a nice little interview. JBird and I sat down with Steve Trevino yesterday. He's going to be at the Palm Beach Improv this weekend. Talked to him a little bit.
Very nice guy.
Absolutely, yeah.
Really
Very
good,
solid
really
dude.
good guy.
Funny guy, too. PalmBeachImprov.com. You can get tickets or get them at 561-833-1812. All right, JBird, take us into the weekend with this thought, my friend.
This one's short, but I think it's going to work.
Like something else you got this weekend.
It's short, but it'll work.
It'll work.
Any fool can know. The point is to understand. Say you're a fool so you don't know. That's why you don't get it. Any fool can know. But the point is to understand it.
I understood it the first time.
All right,
It just wasn't that great. I mean, Kevin's been selling it since 9:15.
Oh, you're right.
And that's what you brought?
You're right. I mean,
like, you act like you didn't know it was coming.
I mean, don't take this guy seriously. Albert Einstein. Ever hear of him? Yeah, his words.
And it wasn't your best work.
What an
Must have
idiot.
been in the senile years.
Yeah.
Oh, you two were all
Everybody had a slump.
This is the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.